It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song to you. Should old acquaintance people come, keep your eye on the red and the blue. It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song to you. Should old acquaintance people run, keep your eye on the red and the blue. We are the pride of Brisbane town. We wear the roll, blue and gold. We will always fight for victory, like Fitzroy and there's our goal. All for one and one for all. We will answer to the call. Go Lions, Brisbane Lions, we'll kick the winning score. You'll hear a mighty roar. We are the pride of Brisbane town. We wear the roll, blue and gold. We will always fight for victory, like Fitzroy and there's our home. All for one and one for all. We will answer to the call. Go Lions, Brisbane Lions, we'll kick the winning score. You'll hear a mighty roar. You'll hear a mighty roar.
Righto, g'day everyone, welcome back to another live watch along on the channel. Friday night footy, the D's and the Lions. Great to have your company. Should be an absolute beauty tonight. It's two top four teams. It's been a while since we've had a pure top four clash. Live watch along, that is. So this is bound to be an absolute cracker. Hard one to tip really, because the D's probably at home you back them in, but they're out of form, and I feel like the Lions as of late have been one of the best teams in the comp. They've been in some terrific form. We all know how they go at the G though. Terrible, so you can't really back them in with much confidence either. And it feels like this is it's like such a huge win, whoever's able to get up tonight, because the winner of this looks good. I mean, for Brisbane more, if they can win this, they'll sit comfortably in third. And if they can win at the MCG, they'll look like a genuine chance for the flag. But yeah, the D's are still a team not to write off, because everything they do, apart from, you know, finding good avenues to go and finding to score well, they do really well. So, and they've been tinkering around with a lot of positional changes, like Petrarca more forward, and, you know, Petty forward, and a few, you know, Ben Brown to the team and everything. Van Ryan was in and out, now back in. So they've obviously got to get it right. But yeah, still really, really strong in multiple areas. So yeah, you can't really write off the D's too much. But yeah, I am going to be backing the Lions, obviously from my from my tipping video, obviously. You know, I don't change my tips. So yeah, should be a cracker. Hopefully everyone's going well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, hopefully everyone's had a good Friday. Ready for another beauty of a weekend of footy. I just realised last night's game's the last Thursday night game of this season, so we're back to the old Friday night first games of the round next week. So the tipping videos will be back out on Wednesday then, because I uploaded them 2 days before. But yeah, everyone's going well. 𝐲𝐿𝐴, amazing kid, Theo, Blaze, g'day Rolls, g'day Playlist, Beckham, Deckers, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, Huge, S. Hopefully everyone's going well. Beckham, Godric. Who's gonna? I already said the Lions, I reckon. Well, Gorn own his main ruck role tonight. You'd think so. I mean, let me have a look at the team list. I always have to peek them, but not have a deep look. But yeah, Grundy out of the team. Like bloody drop. That is a huge call. So yeah, it is obviously probably going to be more up to Gorn. I mean, who else have they got there? Probably Ben Brown does a bit of ruck work in the middle. As the roasting ruck. And then yeah, Van Ryan back into the team though. Bit of a cult figure, and he plays well at the G2, Van Ryan. So interesting how he goes. Richmond winning against West Coast. You'd think it's the absolute certainty that they win. Your views, and you'll be the next Tigers coach, says huge. I don't know really. Who are like the front runners and everything? I really don't know, to be honest. It could be maybe someone like a Craig McRae, so it's sort of like a name that we might not know too much. But you know, the club internally, they might rate it as an option. Lions versus Port Adelaide. That'd be actually a pretty cool grand final, Beckham. It's been a while since we've had a grand final that hasn't featured at least one Victorian side. So the Swans game last night, the atmosphere would have been an absolute ripper, mate. Good to see we got up. Brisbane by 25. Oof. Big margin. How old are you, Riles? I'm 20, Yellow Dog. Yeah, it's been good, thanks there. Hopefully your week's been good too. Yeah, Richmond should win pretty convincingly, like you'd think. At least 10 goals. But again, the Eagles, like at home, they're always an unpredictable side. I think as of late at home, they have been quite competitive. And definitely, you know, brought it up to like Collingwood and St Kilda. So they should still win pretty comfortably, especially now with Dusty back in, and you know Shea Bolton's in great form, and Prestia back in the team too. Yeah, good. Thanks, Jack. Hopefully, good yourself, mate. If you're doing an AFL captain tier list, where would you put Dane Rampy? He's always been a great leader for us. don't know, to be honest. Probably maybe a B or a C. He's definitely, internally been very good. Very good leader for us. Probably go B. I don't know. I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can rank that. Like, how would you rank a captain based on what? Based on, because you can't really see too much from the front, like from on the footy field necessarily. It's what clubs rate internally and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I'd probably go B or something. As the Lions and Port Adelaide ever played in the grand final, they played each other in 2004, I think, and then obviously Port Adelaide got up that day. Getting to the big stage the AFL says now, starting to get into the sort of, the back half of the year where wins, where there's a lot of 8-point games really. So every win is crucial, and as I have said a few times, the gap between between 5th and 15th, it's so even compared from other years. So it still is really anyone's race. Because, if there's a team, let's say 13th, like Richmond want to win a few in a row, like just ticking over wins is crucial more than ever. So you can't really write off any team. Probably Fremantle up to St Kilda, I think Essendon is safe, you'd think. 36 points, maybe they're in a vulnerable spot. I don't know. Like, there's still a few uncertainties that can slot in the 8. Bulldogs, I really don't know. I mean, the Bulldogs have moved to 9th because you think Geelong and Adelaide will win. Well, they're the favourites too. Maybe St Kilda drop out. Maybe Adelaide aren't good enough. I don't know. And probably Giants, it's a bit of a doozy. Let's go for a spirit that we're still in the footy field. Yeah, I guess that's a good one. I mean, how about Rampy's speech at a grand final? Man, that was an absolute beauty. Classy player he is and a character. What do you think Richmond will place on the ladder? I don't know. I'll have to do I'll probably, when there's 5 rounds left, so after next week, I'll do my probably last 5 rounds ladder predictor, because I probably should get onto that. G'day, Al. Hope you're going well, mate. Alright, yeah, so for the D's, we'll talk about their lineups. Joel Smith's their sub. Sub for the Lions is Devon Robertson. And Jared Berry's back on the team. Same with Lincoln McCarthy. So they are pretty key ins. They're very crucial role players to their side. But yeah, this is a big test for both teams. I mean, I still think the Lions are playing better, but there's always something with them at the G, and I never like to bring that up, but it's something with the venue. So, if they're able to... I mean, last year's semi-final was brilliant to watch from them. I mean, their second half was fantastic. They were able to get on a roll, kick a few in a row. They played dare through the corridor. And Charlie Cameron and a few of those likes. Jared Berry's second half was brilliant. I remember that semi-final. So they're a very good forward half team, the Lions, and they are one of the top clearance teams, and I think they are the best clearance side in the competition too. So they're very good at winning it in the centre bounces and in the stoppage and getting it forward. So big one for both clubs, and obviously for the D's, they're still without Clayton Oliver. But yeah, Tom Sparrow, I feel like, had a good game last week. Angus Brayshaw maybe throw in there too. Finey, he's got to be big. So it's a big one and an interesting game. I'm interested to see who will really rise on top here. Yeah, I saw that. Bloody shame with Ramps, eh? I mean, probably a bit questionable from what I did see. It didn't really supply us with good footage with the Rampy incident. It didn't really look like it was high contact. Maybe it was from a different angle, but for me, that's a definite downfield free. Like, bump off the ball. And obviously, probably Rampy didn't mean to bump him as severe as that. I mean, bloody got concussed, I think, from it. McNeil, apparently, I don't know. But yeah, bloody 2 weeks, eh? Oof. Shame we're on the harsh end of that one. I mean, try and get a small win if we can try and bring it down to 1 week, because I think we've got Freo and then we've got the Dons at Marvel, I'm pretty sure. So he's needed on the team, and I mean, he hasn't been in the greatest form ever since he's come back, but he's still crucial to us. Right, so a few pundits are doing there. Who's the big night for? There's Dane Zorko, Charlie Spargo, Joe Dano. I'll go for mine. Who is it a big night for? I'm looking at these lists. That's interesting. I might go 𝐼𝐴𝐿. I feel like when 𝐓𝐡 has a good game, the Lions play well. He's really good marking deep. He can move high up the ground too. And he can kick a few goals. I feel like he's an underappreciated player. 𝐼𝐴𝐿. So I'm going to go for him. Anyways, fellas, great to have your company this Friday night footy. It is the D's hosting the Lions at the MCG. Semi-final replay from last year. 3rd versus 4th. Ooh, it's a big one for both clubs as 𝐼𝐴𝐿 gets the first inside 50 of the game. Almost a chance there for 𝐼𝐴𝐿, but he dropped it. Anyway, it's a free kick. 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿 now to 𝘍𝐻𝐼𝐿. He can play on. He's wanting to find Charlie. Judd McVeigh and Charlie Cameron. Well defended from McVeigh. Jeez, he's been underrated this year, I think, for the Ds. Looked like a throw there from 𝐓𝐡. Not paid. Lions over the top in the direction of Pickett and Charlie Cameron. And a good tackle there from Salem and 𝐬𝐶𝐵 Bailey. First inside 50 stoppage here. Going the Lions' way. Yeah, good. Thanks, Veddy. Hopefully going well yourself, mate. Yeah, another boundary throw. First thing should have been weak. Yeah, probably a week is sort of fair enough, but yeah, the footage didn't look too great. Well, boundary thrown here. Gawn and the big O to go at it. Viney. Trent Rivers now, the Western Australian on his left shoots. Bit of a dangly kick, but it works well. That's a great mark there from 𝐼𝐴𝐿 𝐻𝐿. The second game. He had a good game last week, I felt. Hits the 45 out across now to Angus Brayshaw. He's played on there. Gets the hands out to Viney. Over now to Ed Langdon. Goes deep towards the pocket. Not a good kick. Oh, he's pushed over there, 𝐼𝐴𝐿. He's going to get a free. And we'll line up for the first for the Demons. Let's see this again. Yeah, I mean, they pay those sometimes. I don't know. Felt 𝐼𝐴𝐿 went to ground a little bit too easily. And now he'll line up. Should kick the D's first and the first of the game. Sure does. No problems at all. First of the night. Thought there would have been more fans there. Well, from what I've seen, it doesn't look too bad of a turnout. But, you know, Demons home games doesn't necessarily yield as much attendance as like a Collingwood or a Carlton sort of game. So, yeah. A good start there for the good old Melbourne Demons. So Wilmot gave away that free. Back in the middle we go. So Gawn obviously going to have a big night too, as the Sol Ruckman obviously very capable of doing so. As the Angus Brayshaw gets a clearance here. Bit of a bobbling ball, falls to Petrarca nicely. He dishes the hands off to 𝐼𝐴𝐿 Bullen. Out across now to 𝐿𝐶𝐵. Should kick the goal. Oh my goodness, what in the world was that? Terrible miss. Jesus Christ. Should be finishing that one for his dinner. Connor McKenna now to bring it back into play. Stephen May attacks the footy with all his might now. Ed Langdon, a few early touches inside 50 again. Oh, Payne, bit of a linky little sort of spoil as it falls nicely to Petrarca, and he kicks a beautiful goal. Oh, that's lovely crumbing there from the Demon superstar. He's been great forward. He kicked 4 goals last week. Can he fill his boots again tonight? Great start here from Melbourne. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, they're probably the best. They're probably the favourites to finish minor premiers, Beckham. Melbourne Brisbane grand final will be nuts. Probably best one of them would make it. I didn't really watch two of it, 𝐬𝐿, mate. Back in the middle we go now. Another centre clearance coming the Demons' way, but well defended from Leicester. Pressure applied there from Sparrow, the nice tackle. Lions able to get it out. The big O to 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿. Beautiful dash off half back as he goes forward. Vantage paid. It falls out the back to Joe Danaher. He can line up for goal here. He's hooked that one across the face. Goes out in the full. It's at the MCG, dead mate. McVee now out of the fence. And Benny Brown gets a free. Got to find the corridor kick. Nice one inboard to Sparrow. Now chip it across to the wing. It falls nicely to Brayshaw all alone. And nice movement down the line. I should have taken that Mark Melksham. He's out. He hasn't had a good start in this game. Beautiful tap there from 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿. Falls to Langdon. He puts a big one high. High one up. Well defended there from Payne. Regathers now. Reinhart. Hacks on the shoe forward. Out in the space, but the Demons are setting up nicely behind the ball here. Bounce doesn't really favour Lever, but he's able to regather beautifully well. Short option finds Ben Brown working up the ground nicely. He's going to try and lower his eyes towards the pocket. Great kick. Petrarca on the lead. He can go for goal here. Christian Petrarca kicks on its way from 55. Oh, what a kick from Petrarca. Reminded me of his first goal, the 𝐓𝐴𝐻𝐿 2021 Grand Final. Similar distance. He's got 2. What a start for him. D's by 3 goals. Well, they've started strong here. Bloody oath. It's been all Demons really this first term. I mean, the Lions have barely been able to get their mitts on it. Go again in the middle. D's need to start. I mean, Lions need to start winning a few of these clearances. Gawn gets one himself. Bobbing ball towards half forward. Ashcroft applies pressure. Falls out to 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿. Hucky kick forward. Then it's going to be a bit of a trick on for Andrews. Breaks a tackle. That's going to be on the pill. Hole on the ball. Well done from Benny Brown. He's had a good start to this game. Benny Brown now with his traditional long run up. Kicks on its way. It's home. Beautiful kick. Geez, the D's can't miss. 4 goals now. 4 goals zip. 24-0. Well, how about this start? We're not even 5 minutes through this first quarter on the countdown clock, and there's already been 4 goals. Go Melbourne's way. Yeah, well, he's need to start finding some footy. Just look a bit shell-shocked out there. Anyway, here's Neil now. Nice move in there from the start. Oh, towards the pocket a little bit too much. There from Jared Berry. Petty now. Judd McVee, bit of a hacky little kick. Zach Bailey out to Berry. Back to Bailey. Wobbling kick forward. Brayshaw, nice pick up out to Bowie. Out across to McVee. He's going to snap one forward. It's not really the greatest kick, but it falls out the back to Vine. He slaps it out across to Hunter. And it's a boundary throw. Ashcroft now gathers the hit out, mucks it forward. Good spore there from Petty. Gained plenty of meterage on that. How about that? Beautiful. Petrarca. Nice handball. Chain to Hunter. Out across now to James Jordan. Lowers the kick. It's not a good one. Good interception there from Jack Payne. Defence here for the Lions really needs to tighten up a bit. Screws need to be tightened. McCluggage now finds Ashcroft on the short lead. Ashcroft now will pump one down the line. Jeez, that's well defended there from May. He's been in some fine form. They want to keep it in here, Melbourne. Hunter. On his favoured left, goes deep towards a 1-1. 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐵, great body work there on Leicester. He can go back potentially. Yeah, it's true, Sports. I just struggle with the G. There's a chance to make it 5 goals straight. 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐵. It's going to go across the face, but it's a centering ball towards the direction of 𝐵𝐴𝐿. Oh my God, how did that not go through for a point? Oh yeah, that bounced the footy.
Owning territory early in this game, Melbourne. There we are. And scoring on the back of it, more importantly.
450 solid cheer for Melbourne. It's Van Ryn and the big O to go at it. Van Ryn, a nice hit out. Jordan extracts it out to Petrarca. Can he kick 3 1/4? He just misses on the snap. There's the first point of the game. 25-0. Not an ideal start here for Brisbane. We'll want to bring it back in. We've got now out of defence. Drives it towards the wing. And out for a boundary throw-in. Lions playing the G. Imagine if they play there in finals. Well, they won the semi-final last year against Melbourne. So from what we've seen when it matters, they're able to do it. But just in general, like they just haven't been so great at this venue. There's just something with it. They just lose their hunger and their drive and their sort of dominance. They fail to really gather much dominance for a long amount of time when they ever play on this ground. McCluggage now, that's good hands out to Zach Bailey. Can they work off this now, the line? Zach Bailey, I mean, not too sure what that kick was. He just launches it forward, hopes for a stoppage. Well done from Petty, able to get it out. Lever now. He's got a few options, but he's electing to go out of the fence. Not really the smartest kick as McCluggage under it with a nice mark. McCluggage now hits one towards the pocket. And that's a great mark there from Dane Zorko. Yeah, good. Thanks, Nicky. Hopefully going well. You're safe. Yourself, mate. Don't know yet, Began. Probably the same four we've got now. Joe Danaher now. The kick. Went for the left foot snap, but a bit too much. Fizzes across the wrong side of the post. And there's the Lions' first score of this game. Ashcroft now able to get one forward, and that's a nice mark on the lead there from Zach Bailey. He can compose himself and go for goal here. Well, can Zach Bailey keep the lines first here? They just need it. I need this settler. From 50 out. That's a great kick. Right over the goal umpire's hat. Lions on the board. And is that just the goal they needed to settle? 4 goals, 1 to 1 goal 1. Obviously a play full of X Factor. Zach Bailey needs to be big tonight, you'd think. Off we go again in the middle. Can the D's continue this centre bounce dominance? This is where they've been good so far. Down here in the ruck. Joe. Able to hack one forward, and he gets a centre clearance here. Cameron almost one-on-one. Bit of a hack kick there from Bauer. Good pressure applied. Dispossessed was Langdon. Rayner now able to break free. Out in the cross into the space of Fletcher. Regathers back to Neil. He's just going to hack one, a high one around the corner. Just going to be 15. Nice roving there from Zorko. He generates a little kick forward, a dribbler towards the direction of Cameron. Taps out in the space. Neil Bullen's able to mop up, and Hunter now on his left shoe towards the boundary. It's not going to favour a 𝐻𝐴𝐥𝐿𝐵. McKenna able to regather. And now 𝘼𝐶𝐼𝐿𝐵. A low kick is a nice one to Jared Lyons. He's going to look to switch it across now to Payne. And now Jasper Fletcher. The first year play alongside Ashcroft. Good to see him in the team now, getting a bit of a wing roll into him. Now he'll hit one towards half forward. Petty unable to read it nicely. Rivers. Neil Bullen. To Van Rooyen. Now out across to Petty. And we'll look to hit it out towards the wing of Stephen May. Short kick to Bowie. 9-13 are playing this first term. The Demons, very good start in this game, kicking the first 4. Harris Andrews pushed out there. Just could have been a 50 there. A bit of a poor throwback. Well, the last few minutes or so, the Lions look like they've settled a bit, starting to get the ball in their forward half a little bit more, but a very strong defensive team they are, the Demons. That was a great mark back with a flight there from Rivers. He'll play on now. Launch it towards half forward, the Demons' way. Andrews again getting another free. 𝐓𝐿𝐵's done the exact same thing. Pushed it out of the marking contest. Now down the line, that's a not good kick here, man. That's just literally on repeat. Andrews free, kick it long, straight to Rivers. Happened twice. Rivers now lowers the eyes. A nice short kick there, finds Spargo. He's got a few short options in the corridor, but it'll go towards half. Well, that's a good kick, Van Rooyen. Oh, does he have the leg in him here? Good day, 𝐼𝐿𝐵. Goes towards the pocket. Great kick, Jake 𝐿𝐵. Jeez, he's had a poor start of this quarter. Missed a few opportunities, given away a few free kicks. Going to redeem himself and get one on the board here. To get it back out to 24 points, Jake 𝐿𝐵. He's going to go for the left foot snap from the right hand side pocket. And hits the posts almost. Missed a few opportunities. Here the D's with their goal kicking. Joey Danaher now. Danaher now down the line in the direction of Hipwood. Well sport there from Lever.
Most times you go there in the end.
Yeah, no worries there, mate. Take care.
Be last resort, be Melbourne down the line like that. You just can't beat them down the line. That's what they want you to do.
Nicely down Van Ryn.
Beautiful hitter. That was from Van Ryn. Viney gets it forward. Payne goes to ground. Costs a mistake there, perhaps, as now 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐵's able to go inside 50. Ben Brown, too good on the air. Plays on to 𝐼𝐴𝐵. D's got 5. What a first quarter this has been. Well, wait, 32-7. Melbourne by 25 points. Geez, Ben Brown's had a good start to this game. He's been working well high up the ground, taking some nice marks. And very unselfish play there as he gives it to 𝐼𝐴𝐵 at the back. And he's got his first. Beautifully read from Viney. That was a very well roved. Just seemed to overcommit there a bit. The Lions' defence. Few demons Guernsey at the back there. Well, Melbourne leading by 25 now. Back in the middle we go. Brayshaw, dispossess. Now Dane 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐵 towards the pocket. Not a bad kick. Should favour McCarthy, and that's a great mark in the lead. Lincoln can go back. Goals galore this first quarter. Well, can Lincoln McCarthy kick another here for the Lions? Line up from around 35 out on an angle. And he's put that across the face.
Just keeping an eye on Brayshaw here. Just that tackle with Reinhart. The doctor's just gone out to him, but he's waved them away and seems good to go. But I'll keep an eye on him, boys.
Helmets for Jonesy.
Stephen Maynell will kick it back in and he goes short to 𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐵. Oh, nice movement there from 𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐵 now. Gains a few metres, goes down deep towards the direction of 𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐵. He's been targeting the air quite a bit here. Great tackle from Gordon Andrews. Ball up. 5.5 minutes to play this first quarter. 32-8. Nice from Rivers. He had a good start to this game. Brayshaw now. He's had a few touches too. High ball down the line. Nicely roved there from 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐵. Jeez, what in the world was that handball from Neil Bullen? Now it's 𝐴𝐵. He gets it out across to McCluggage. He's going to hit one towards half forward. Friedwood to go and chase. The bounce didn't really favour him too much though. Little defender there from Lever. Penalty throw-in. Plus 30 disposals, Melbourne's way too. And Lions tackled baller. G'day Ronald, welcome mate. Gorn hit out, Kitty Kelman gets a little kick forward. Rivers again just mopping up everything at half back at the moment. And Viney almost back with the flight, unable to grab. Now Kitty Kelman under it. And that's going to be free his way. On the man. He's got a few short options. He goes inside 50, finds 𝐴𝐵 McCluggage. Nice quick vision there from Kitty Coleman. And McCluggage can get another here for the Lions. Well, he's directly in front. Should kick this. And, oh, jeez. Bit of a helicopter there. looked good off the boot, but then just fizzled across the face. Well, 1-3. Lions haven't been too accurate in front of goal. Stephen May now will launch out of the fence. Well defended there from Coleman, and the ball finds the boundary. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now. Oh, geez, that's some good pace there. Bit of a scrappy kick. Falls just as far. I think that was Leicester. That's a terrible kick. Max Gawn in the intercept. He plays on now. He's going to hit a big high lollipop kick towards half forward. The Flyers go Andrews with a huge spoil. Kitty Coleman. A few touches so far. Out to the Irishman. And he now Will Ashcroft. He's had a good start this game. Nice movement here from the Lions. They keep it going. Reinhart out across to McKenna. He's run hard. Kick towards Charlie Cameron. Lovely mark on the lead. And he should go back and goal. Nice movement there from the Lions. Probably their best transition this night so far. G'day, Nathan, mate. Hopefully you're going well, mate. A lot of the commentary on the channel. No idea what's going on, but I understand when Rolls talks. Oh, I'm guessing you're a foreigner or something, mate, to the sport. Yes, no, we sure do. It's a multicultural sport. There's plenty of different backgrounds and everything. But yeah, Connor McKenna's from Ireland. Yes, there we go. Charlie Cameron. He's on the board. I feel like the last 10 minutes or so, I think the Lions have, yeah, as said before, able to settle a little bit more and gain a little bit of momentum. And well, it's only a 17-point game now. Tuning in from Dublin, Ireland. Oh yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah, no, there's plenty of Irishmen that have been in the AFL. They've been a huge part, really, the last 30 years or so. You know, I think it was around the 90s or the 80s where a lot of recruitment started. Where players getting recruited from Ireland and everything, and you still see it today, obviously too. I mean, there's a player called 𝐼𝐻𝐿 Muller. He was one of the star young players in Gaelic football, and he got picked up by the Geelong Cats. So this year, so yeah, no, exactly. A lot of Gaelic players, a handful of Gaelic players are coming across. Anyway, Jarrod Lyons toe pokes it forward. Lovely half volley there from Danaher. Now Lyons out in the direction of Lincoln McCarthy. Can go and chase. He's going to try and find the centering ball. Oh, jeez, I thought he went for goal there. Oh, Charlie Cameron almost with a beautiful mark. Boundary throw him. Jeez, he's hurt himself. That's no good. Oh, I think I know that. Yeah, I think he must have crushed his knee on the turf there. That can hurt sometimes. I think he'll be okay. Gawn with a hit out. Jeez, Gawn's had a good start of this game. His hit outs are looking very good. Towards the wing now, 𝐼𝐻𝐿 𝐎𝐿. Great vision. Hand passes over the top to 𝐼𝐻𝐿. Not a bad kick towards half forward. He can make Van Ryan work. He's out of the gather. Hand pass just didn't work. Jack Gunston able to intercept. A little kick round the corner. Out into space. Leave a lovely half volley pick up. Back to Lever again. Hacks it forward. Gunston. Jeez, a few box kicks from him early on. He hasn't been able to lower his eyes too nicely. Lever with another intercept. Was up early, wait for the Gaelic game's very similar. Which Dunkel is playing, says Robert. Yeah, no, he still is a bit of a key out for them. Anyway, 𝐓𝐡𝐞 there. He's going to get rewarded with a free. Darcy Wilmot giving away another free kick. Didn't attempt to get it out there, Wilmot. He had plenty of time to dispose of that. Well, chance for 𝐓𝐡𝐞. He's been quiet the last few weeks. He needs to get into some form because, geez, when he's up and about, he is influential for the Demons. 𝐼𝐴 Pickett now. 50 seconds to go in this first term. Kicks a beauty. Geez, the goal kicking's been good for Melbourne tonight. Been very accurate the set shots. 6 goals too. 38-15. Lovely kick from the pocket. Making the Lions pay with a few of their misses too. But they've been overall easily the better team this first quarter. Been able to move the ball really nicely. They're setting up nicely behind the ball too. And the rebound's been great as well. Has to be said. So tick under 4 goals, 23-point margin.
So clearly Brisbane wanted to get to quarter time without conceding another goal with Gunston back there and
Great kick.
couldn't force that ball out of bounds, and Pickett pounced on it, and that was a quality finish from the boundary.
All Ireland semi-finals this weekend. Are you going to watch? I don't know if you can actually watch Gaelic in Australia. I'm actually not too sure. Anyway, Lockie Neal now reads it nicely and gives it to 𝐸𝐶𝐞. He's had a good start to this game. Inside 50. Lever under it and carries it over. Just I thought it was deliberate for a sec. Oh, can you? Yeah, no, there probably is some sort of channel in Australia able to watch it. Yeah, Gaelic isn't really a sport that much foreigners watch either. Even though, yeah, it is entertaining to watch. I mean, used to play a little bit at school as well in PE. I remember that. It's pretty fun. Ashcroft now able to get a kick forward. 𝐼𝐴, that's a great mark. And they have a chance to get a sneaky goal there after the siren. Ooh, Joey from the pocket though. Very hit and miss. But yeah, Ashcroft's had a great start to this game. He's in some fine form. Well, to get it down to 17 points at quarter time. Yeah, it's been a very high-scoring first quarter. Joey down there, the kick's on its way. He guides that home beautifully. Much needed there for Brizzy. Well, 17 points. High-octane start of this game. 6 goals, 238. 3 goals, 321. Ugh. Well, let's have a look at these stats, because there's been some very, very good plays to kick off this game. How I convinced my parents to get a new phone? Oh, bloody. I don't know. Just smash it some more or something and then say it's broken, I don't know. I had to get my phone fixed because my screen and back glass was pretty screwed. I went to one of those just, one of those 𝐓𝐡𝐞 down the local shopping centre and they did it pretty nicely. It was like $200 or something, but no, they look branded, all brand new and everything. Good as new. Anyway, quarter time stats here, plus 4 inside 50s there for Brisbane. So they're winning the inside 50s count. Just Melbourne have been really efficient when going inside 50. Yeah, have a look at that, 83.3%. Even though I feel like the Lions off the ball defensively have been pretty poor as well. They've been the opposite of reactive, very slow. Plus 10 contested possession Melbourne's way. Plus 6 uncontested possessions their way too. Plus 2 marks. 6 marks inside 50 to 5 the Lions' way. 10 tackles to 9 the Demons' way as well. And the clearance game, 12-8 Melbourne's way. Brisbane were able to get a bit of centre clearance work going their way too. 6-3 with 9-2 stoppage clearances going Melbourne's way as well. So I still think Melbourne's been overall the better team this first term. I think they've moved the ball quite nicely. They've been very strong defensively and around the ball. Well, it's pretty much their first four goals, let's be honest. Given this first term, while they are in the lead, it was very good. But yeah, the Lions, last 10 minutes of that first term was, I think you'd be pretty content if you are a Lions fan, sort of able to get yourself back into this game. 17 points at quarter time it is. As for the play stats, let's have a look. So 𝐓𝐴 𝐞𝐿𝐿 leading the game with all disposal gatherers with 9. Angus Brayshaw with 8. Made his game lead of also 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐻 with 224. He's been in some good form, 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻, as of late. 3 intercept possessions for Trent Rivers. He's had a nice start in this game. Lever up there, as per usual, with 3. Andrews with 3. 3 inside 50s to Danaher, Ashcroft, and Langdon. Contest marks, there's a few. Centre clearances, 2 to 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐻, 2 to Neil, and 2 to Lyons. Contest possession leaders, 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 with 4 and 𝑉inny with 4. And score involvements, 3 to 𝑉inny, Van Rooyen, Petrarca, Ben Brown, and Ashcroft. Well, I think, yeah, it sort of turned into a bit more of a balanced game, those last few minutes of the quarter. I still think the Demons have been a little bit better with ball movement, that has to be said. Yeah, that's right, Beckham. I think you're definitely on the money with that one.
Welcome back to Friday Night Footy on Fox. Hot start by Melbourne in this top 4 clash at the MCG. It's a pretty windy night in Melbourne.
Yeah, Petrarca was the difference maker in that first quarter as well. 2 first quarter goals from him, included a beauty from 50 out as well. Showing this one on replay. This is the identical goal from the 2021 Grand Final as well, it has to be said. 50 out, beautiful kick.
Nathan Buckley and Jordan Lewis. The question is, will Melbourne's fast start cost Brisbane? It was electric by the Dees.
6-2 to 3 goals 3. How much of a chance do you reckon Carlton after beating Port? I actually think they're favourites. Someone told me they were favourites. Let me have a look. I mean, that's sort of a bit harsh for Port Adelaide if they're not favourites. Yeah, Carlton are favourites to win. Wow. That's a huge one. Well, they're favourites, so yeah, they are every chance. Oh, no, I still... The outs of Port Adelaide are quite big ones, though. And you think a loss will come, but... I don't know, I think I'm just still back in Port. They've been special to watch. One of the best ball-moving sides of the way as well. Good Aussie Trump fan, hope you're going well, mate. Thought the Lions were toast. Get over, they might be in for great. Yeah, no, they've certainly responded. They needed that goal from Danaher late as well. But, I think you're on the money, 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻, mate. Like, I've had 3 wins in a row. I've been good, but all of a sudden, by hell, they're now getting highly rated to be a good chance for finals. So, but as I say again, like between 5th and 15th, it's so even. So, you know, I saw a few people complaining, oh, the Bulldogs lost to a side that's 15th. You don't look at it like that. We're not a 15th place. The Swans aren't a 15th place team. How they played this year, though. It's just overall very, very even. And so is this game. It's 3rd between 4th. Melbourne with a very good start in this game. They kicked the first 4 goals. However, the Lions have able to wrestle back a little bit of momentum their way. They are winning the centre bounces by 3. And that's, geez, the centre bounce has been a big talk in the footy media world as of late. Teams getting dominated in that statistic as of late. Anyway, we kick it off with a nice tackle there from 𝑉inny on Neil. Buys ball. Swans Water Heart. Yeah, they sure did, Aussie, mate. That's how I looked at it. Petrarca now starting midfield this second quarter. Gets a clearance. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Nice intercept. Dish it out across to Conor McKenna, the Irishman. Low kick. That works for Jared Lyons. He's had not a bad start this game too. Obviously back into the team the last few weeks. Kick doesn't really fail McCarthy. Gunston able to soccer it forward. Who's at ground level here? Danaher, almost a half volley pickup. Stephen May out across now to Salem, and that hand pass goes out of bounds. Have you ever watched international rule? Yeah, no, we have that. It hasn't happened for a while, but yeah, that's always entertaining to watch. Sort of a mix between AFL and Gaelic. Charlie Cameron, dispossessed. Now Jake Bowie hacks one out of 50. And Van Rooyen there nicely able to work high up and get the mark. Plays on to Petrarca, a low kick. That's a beautiful kick. Charlie Spargo's out here. She'll get on the end of this. Nice moving here from Melbourne. Spargo can go back. It's happening again this year. Yeah, I didn't even realise. It'll be good to see it come back. Yeah, nice moving there from Melbourne. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 with a lovely pass out to Charlie Spargo. Okay, yeah, righto. So, yeah, that should be good to see. Spargo's kick. It's not a good one. Struggled with distance there. Goes through for a point. McKenna to kick it back in. McKenna now. Oh, geez. Bit of a terrible kick there for Ashcroft. And now Bowie can make them pay. Terrible turnover there from Melbourne, from the lines. And Jake Bowie slots home as easy as you like. A nice drop punt from 45 out directly in front. That's the Demons 7th. They're up by 4 goals now. Well, that's what's known of Conor McKenna. Sometimes the kicks can be a little bit erratic. These by 4 goals. We go back into the middle. The big O out to 𝐸𝐿𝐴. He hacks one forward. Ashcroft, not a bad half volley. And Lyons able to regather. Kick towards the pocket. Charlie Cameron, bit of a fumble. Jack 𝐸𝐿𝐴, beautifully done. One-on-one. Out across now to Bowie. Back to 𝐸𝐿𝐴. Inboard hand pass finds Sparrow. Out across towards Van Rooyen. He gives it inboard to Lachie Hunter on his favoured left. Low kicks, a nice one. Good move on air again from Melbourne. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 at half forward. He's got Petrarca short. Wants to look at an option deep. He goes towards the pocket. And Conor McKenna gets a holding free against 𝐼𝐿𝐴 Pickett. Harris Andrews now. And now on the centre wing, Eric Hipwood. Oh, almost Lincoln McCarthy would have taken a beauty there. Gone hand pass inboard was nice. Rivers. Over to Spargo, nice hands. Not Spargo, Sparrow, sorry. Lachie Hunter. Back to Sparrow. Short kick. Well defended there from the big O. That's where they've beaten them well. Is very nicely too. The Demons have just been a class above with ball movement, I think, over the lines. Have been working well with handball chains and been able to get it forward a little bit too easy. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 couldn't get the tackle. Viney now able to hit a ground hand pass out to Petrarca. And now Bowie lowers the eyes. Beautiful vision there. Finds Gorn all alone. He hand passes to Hunter. Didn't really favour him the hand pass. He gets it back on his left boot. That's a great kick. Ooh, thought it fell to Pickett but didn't. And now Leicester out of the fence. Kick doesn't favour Neil. Well defended there from Bowie. Brisbane ain't getting nothing. Ain't getting nothing this term. I haven't got a clue. Just prediction. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you could be right. They've been able... It's another poor start to this quarter. Just like the first quarter. Zorko take it without it. That's going to be free. His ball. Jack Gunston now. He's been working high up the ground this game so far. Jack Gunston. And Gawn pushed out there. It's going to be his free. Jeez, there's been a lot of block free so far. A lot of players going to ground. Gawn now. He wants to try a bit of a corridor kick. He finds Salem, and now he goes short to Spargo. Spargo now. Kick doesn't really work towards Ed Langdon, and that's well intercepted there from Jared Berry. Now out to Charlie Cameron. Corridor kick, not a bad one. Finds Hipwood. They want to continue going down through the corridor. Now Ashcroft, the handball receive. He's going to go deep out the back. Here's the big O. Oh, how will it bounce for him? He gathers, and the ruckman is on the board. Nice movement there from the Brisbane Lions. They get it back to a 17-point margin. No, sorry, 18-point margin. Good maths from me. I'm new to Aussie rules. What's the story? The West Coast absolutely useless. Any insight? Plenty of injuries. Plenty of old players have held on to for too long. Their list management's been terrible. They haven't drafted well either. Yeah, they just cooked, really. They won a premiership actually not long ago in 2018, but yeah, it's been downhill ever since. So yeah, they just need some fresh blood. In the middle we go. Brayshaw now gets a clearance. Spargo, oh, almost the one-hander. That's well defended from Coleman. And he'll get a high free. Oh, hopefully that, Roger, mate. Yeah, no, it is a little bit annoying, Roger. I mean, it was a bit of a cheap shot, but bloody hell, 2 weeks. It's a little bit overkill, you'd think. And they're going to switch it out across here. The lines. Andrews out across to Bailey, but geez, they've got nothing across the other side. So now Bailey's going to switch it again. And across to 𝐓𝐴. He's got options. Goes short to Gunston. And now chips one over the top to Hipwood. They've got runners here. Jasper Fletcher's over the top. And he's got Ashcroft too. He's been working hard. He plays onto him. He's going to find the centering ball. Oh, Will Ashcroft's going to go for goal. Oh, Will Ashcroft, that's a superb goal. Jeez, he's been one of the Lions' best. That is a rising star worthy goal. 5 goals, 3. 33 to 7 goals, 3. 45. It's a 12-point game. Cracking stuff from the pocket. Right, back in the middle now. Right, Lachie Neale on his left shoe towards the wing. Well defended from Bowie there. Bowie throwing. Lions have a chance. Yeah, well, it's a 12-point game, so 2-goal game. All of a sudden, they're looking a little bit... Yeah, this game's been a little bit on and off, sort of, between both teams. Both teams have been able to find momentum. No one's really stamping their authority this second quarter. Yeah, no worries, Beckham. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. McCluggage now. Inboard to Zach Bailey. Torps one inside 50. Almost. Hipwood out the back. Joe, can he get the hands out? Jack Gunston dispossessed. What a tackle that was from Rivers. He's having a great game. Now out across to Lachie Hunter. Bobbling ball 𝐼𝐶𝐞 and 𝐼𝐵ullen go at it. McCarthy's there to help. Beautiful pick up there from 𝐼𝐵ullen. Into 𝐵owie. Over to 𝐼𝐵ullen. That's a late hit. And they won't pay advantage. Yeah, they sort of looked a bit scrappy, Melbourne, but they were the favourites to win. That's why Melbourne are a little bit out of form. 𝐼𝐵ullen now goes out across to 𝘬𝐼𝐻𝐙𝐪. And 50 metres. Against Lincoln McCarthy. Or against Fletcher. Hunter now, inside 50, deep kick. Almost from pain, but he dropped the chesty. And ball up.
This is the 50-metre penalty. Moved off the mark when he was asked to stand. 𝐬𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 in front of the Melbourne goals here. Russell's up his own ball. Dangerous kick. Now McCarthy's got to make it work.
Now, Jasper Fletcher in and under, dispossessed. 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 did nice. Out to Hunter, gone, bit of a fumble. Gives it back to Hunter. And now to 𝐶𝐶𝐞. Good footy here from the D's. Ah, no, not a good kick to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Can't keep it in. No, it's a fair comment, Nathan. I mean, yeah, the Saints probably looked a little bit better. But yeah, they just wasted a lot of their chances. Yeah, he's been out of form, Roger, which is a shame. He really needs to lift. Thought his game wasn't too bad last night. You know, working hard in the midfield. And his game against Richmond was really good too last week. That's in the back. Going 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻's way. And now they'll look to spread here, the lines. Leicester, and that's well defended there from 𝐿𝐼𝐻. Hand passing board to McVie. On his left boot. High ball inside 50 as they flies here. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 very strong. Won't be paid the free. Van Rooyen looks like the ump thought he had a bit too much mayo on it. Jack Payne now. Out to Kitty Coleman. Jeez, oof. Kick just fell to him. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 to Coleman. Over the top now to Leicester. Great chase down pressure there from Langdon, but he gets the kick away. 𝐼𝐻 in a good spot. Well defended from May. McVie to 𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐼𝐻. Back to McVie. Grab a kick. I mean, it works to 𝐶𝐶𝐿𝐼𝐻, but he puts him under the pump. And that's deliberate. Wow, okay. I thought he had enough pressure there to bring it over, but anyways, inside 50 for the Lions. All line, Big Joe. He can go back. Yeah, definitely interesting, 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻. Don't know if I agree with that one too much. I mean, it still looked like it, but I don't know. Anyway, can Big 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻 make this a one-goal game? Kicks on its way. You know what? That is missed. I thought it was going through, but drifted across. Well, it's a 11-point game. Gawn couldn't take the mark. Wilmot slaps it forward. Bailey breaks free. Kick towards 𝐷𝐿𝐻. It works for him. Twisting and turning. Here's the snap bit from Big Joe. How's the bounce? Joey 𝐷𝐿𝐻. What an unlucky bounce. Doesn't even go through for a point. Wow. Hipwood well defended. Henry throwing. Love to see a game one day. Just bleeding to have to travel half the world and have no idea what I'm talking about. Aussie footy fans, torrents, new fans. Yeah, they sure are. I mean, the thing with UK and soccer fans and all that is it's very, you know, there's a huge division. You know, there's a lot of hate and a lot of all that, and there's barriers and stuff. Like with AFL, usually both, you know, all fans really get along with each other. Like, yeah, there's rivalry, but it's not like there has to be barricades or police or anything too much involved, really. But yeah, no, it is a very tolerant sport to new fans. A lot of foreigners like yourself are getting around the sport. That's definitely safe to say. Gone now down the line. Well done from 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Took that from a contested pack of plays. Now inside 50. That's a terrible kick. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 on the intercept. Short to 𝐬𝐿𝐴. And now out to 𝐬𝐿𝐴. No kick, jeez. I mean, yeah, well, okay. Well, it falls nicely to Bailey. Could go out the other side here, the lines. Lincoln McCarthy, look at the numbers galore here for Brisbane. Penetrating kick in the direction of 𝐼𝐿𝐴. May's got to go. Joe, well defended there from Stephen May. Just think this game's unreal. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of foreigners' reaction too to when watching the game. It's a very... Yeah, it's mixed between a lot of sports. That's definitely safe to say. Yeah, and it is similar to Gaelic. Gawn grabs out of the ruck. Woden. Head across now to Jordan. Long ball towards the contest. 𝐼𝐿𝐴, he's had a good second term. Kick doesn't really favour McKenna, but has a bit of time. We'll look now. The kick in the direction of 𝐸𝐿𝐴. Good arms. Good hands. Now towards the lead of 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Pushes out his opponent legally. Over the top. Terrible kick. Jeez, he's been a bit wacky with his kicking tonight. Big Joe 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Pressure applied here. McVie dispossessed. Gets the hand pass out. Pressure relentless here from the lines. Berry gets it out. Rayner a chance. 𝐼𝐵𝐼𝐼 goes in hard for the footy. And he holds it in. Oh, and they're giving away free. That's a bit unfortunate for the Lions. Now Brayshaw, Neil Bullen look to hoover it across to the other side. Oh, 𝐿𝐴𝐴 Fletcher, what defensive effort that is. He can now go. Fletcher now lines up for goal. 𝐿𝐴𝐴 Fletcher, that is a terrific goal. How about this from the Rising Star candidates? You got Ashcroft kicking a beauty, and now 𝐿𝐴𝐴 Fletcher. What a kick. Jeez, this is an inspiring second term here for Brisbane. Their ball movement, and they've moved it with excitement, and they've kicked some lovely goals too. Sub this channel 3 weeks ago and have a stream open. Yeah, okay. No, cheers for the support, mate. Good 450 pressure. Yeah, no, they certainly look a little bit more on here. It's Gaelic, football, rugby, cars, chess, effort, excitement. Yeah, no, there's a lot to it. Even chess, or mentally chess. You know, it's a game of thinking. Well, how about that from Fletcher? Unlucky not to get the mark. Terrific goal. And he's fired up. That could be a difference maker here for Brisbane. That could certainly lift them. All of a sudden, it's a 5-point game. If Brisbane get another, of course, they do hit the front. No shit, because there's, you know, goal 6 points. Sparrow out towards half forward. Darcy Wilmot under it. Same with Neil Bullen. Neil Bullen gets the hands out. Jack Viney now. Oh, lovely twisting and turning with his small frame. He goes inside 50. But the kicks inside 50 have not worked. The Lions' defence as of late has really tightened up with a lot of intercept grabs. Jack Payne now will look to boot it out of the fence. Berry gets up. Same with Leicester. Hand pass in board to Kitty Kelman. Usually a lovely kick of the footy. And that is not a bad kick in the favour of Hipwood. Well defended there from Petty. Now Stephen May. Lowers the eyes. Kick doesn't really favour any player. Kitty Coleman has a little bit of time. Regathers on the right in the direction of Neil. And good pressure there from Stephen May and 𝐼𝐵𝐼. Ball up. Yeah, no worries, Zach, mate. Welcome. Who you go for? Go for the Swannies, Helen. How are we throwing? Don't have a team, just need to support. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah, that's how. You're not alone. That's what a lot of people new to the sport are like. They're like, oh, who do I go for? So yeah, got to try and find a team. 6 minutes to play this second term. The Lions have had a very good second quarter. They started mediocre, but now they're able to really get into this game with kicking some lovely goals in the process. Danaher now out across to Wilmot. We'll just whack a ball forward. It could favour Charlie coming in. Oh, Jack Gunston. What a mark that is. They're playing with dare, really, the Brizzy Lions. Some spectacular moments we've seen in the second quarter. I think Melbourne have been great talent last week. I don't give a shit about the rest of the game. It'll work against them. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Just what I'm seeing the last few weeks. Wouldn't go for Carlton. Yeah, no, don't go for Carlton. Well, I don't know. If you want to try and pick a team, maybe if you go for a Gaelic team with this certain, if they have certain colours or something, that tie to an AFL club. Anyway, Jack Gunston slots at home. The Brizzy Lions are in front. What a turnaround this has been. They were down by 17 at quarter time and a few goals in a row, and now they hit the front. I mean, obviously, I'll be biased. You can hop on board and support the Sydney Swans, the team I go for. We've had plenty of good Irishmen. 𝐓𝐴 𝐸𝐿, he played almost 200 games for the Swans. Won a premiership in 2005 with us. Nicely from Gunston. Who has the most Irish players? I'll pick them. Oh, I'd probably have to say that Geelong Cats. I mean, they did pick up that 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐿 fella from the mid-season draft, from the start of last year. Yeah, Geelong have a couple. Zach Tui, Mark O'Connor, 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐿, a few. The big O now. Great tackle from Gawn. He just gets it out. McInerney. Umpire's ball.
That's great forward craft, keeping your defender engaged. That's what we talk about. Neil here, Jordan shot the handball deliberately to Hunter along the ground. Starting to get back in better numbers here.
Jasper Fletcher now. Beautiful composure that is. And he finds the short option of 𝐸𝐿𝐿𝐿, who is having a good game. Brizzy Lions now. 𝐸𝐶𝐴 short to Kitty Kelman. Look now to pump it towards a pack of plays. That's a poor kick. Jack Viney on the intercept. Brayshaw now out across to 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐿𝐿. Inboard now. Oh, geez, terrible hand pass that is, but they get it out. Neil Buller now can look inside 50. Petrarca on the end of it. He can go back. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I do. I think I remember you. It's legit. Hopefully going well, mate. Yeah, no, hopefully the exams went well, mate. Yeah, hopefully your day's good, man. We're drawing at the right time because we've got a beauty here. Lions lead by 1 point, but it's Petrarca that can put the D's back in front. 3:11 to play. Can Petrarca kick his third? He's been the difference maker this game. Kick directly in front. Looks good. Never in doubt. Petrarca with 3. And the D's back in front by 5. I've paused this live vid about 30 seconds, so I try not to react to anything for 30 seconds. Yeah, no, apologies about that, mate. The thing is, I watch on a streaming service, which is like 30 seconds behind the actual live TV coverage. So, yeah, it's the best I can do. Yeah, it should be a good game, no matter. I mean, been a bit of back and forth, really.
So 3 minutes to go before the half. That man's kicked 3. Melbourne are back in front. And what a game of football we're seeing. 15 goals collectively in it. skill game to watch. And even this man here is bouncing the ball superbly. Look at that. Can't get any better than
Back in the middle now.
𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐸
Lyons gets the clearance.
of Lions.
McCluggage unable to gather possession. Now 𝐼𝐗𝐸 back to Lever. And a nice kick out towards the wing. Beautiful there. Out to 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐸. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐸 now will play on. And nice kick on the lead there, Ben Brown.
Stretching the Dukes out in front of Payne. Now Brown searching.
Payne gets a touch on it. Falls to Gunson. Quick hands inboard to McKenna. Now the big O will just roost a barrel. Jeez, he got the distance. And Charlie Cameron takes a beautiful mark. He wants to slow it down. Whew, what a mark that is.
Coleman had overlap to 𝐷𝐻𝐸, who was one out. And he was clear and unhindered in his run.
Now Jack Gunston.
You want Coleman kicking the ball. Absolutely. And now Gunston.
Gunston will switch it across now.
The Melbourne defence.
Harris Andrews.
Quarter. McKenna.
McKenna. Oh, bit of shark and bake there from Connor. Now goes in the direction of 𝐼𝐻𝐸. That's always dangerous. Can't take the mark. Lyons now. Extracts it out. Kitty Coleman, short kick. Nice one. Ashcroft not paid. Coleman gets it back. Ooh, tried to manufacture sort of a check side there, but unable to. Out in the full. Oof. Minute and a half to play 90. Well, 88 seconds left. It's always good feeling when you don't believe in your team and the opposite side of the win always restores your faith. Yeah, that does a bit. Like last night from the Swans. G'day, Eric. Hopefully going well. Good to see Swans go up last night. Yeah, no, it was a gutsy win, even though the stat sheet said we probably should have lost by a few goals. But nah, just a win. I felt we probably wanted more. Very good with the pressure and everything. And yeah, no, I hope the 𝐷𝐸s can get up. I think since you are Pies men, you probably would prefer Melbourne to get up. And Ashcroft under this one, great mark. Having a good second term. Now 𝐸𝐸. Low kick, nice one to Joe. 𝐷𝐻𝐸 can play on, he goes deep. Well, not bad. Lincoln McCarthy at the back, terrific mark. Jeez, it's end to end. This has turned out to be a cracking game, or a cracking first half. McCarthy will go back.
Quick little receive handball out on the wing. If you don't give that, it doesn't get there. McCarthy doesn't get out the back without that quick little handball receive on the wing. I'm surprised that's not a 50 to go with it. I know it's only a matter of 10 metres, but it turns it into an absolute certain goal from a 98% chance.
5 goal in 2 turns.
Oh, can Lincoln McCarthy put the Lions in front? Should be able to. And he does. And if you're a D's fan, you're probably not happy with these last second goals you are conceding. It happened after the siren, and now it's going to happen again with 7 seconds to play. He's my best. Hey, he's a cracker at S. Hopefully he can get an All-Australian blazer around him at the end of the year. That'd be nice to see. Great mark back with the flight though. There goes my tips. Oh, well, I did tip the Lions just based off form. So yeah. But yeah, this is turning into a wide open race now. Just a lot of freedom with this ball movement Brisbane are doing. Getting a lot of transition goals here. 7 seconds. Don't think we'd see anything else. Brayshaw, bit of a hack kick. Falls out to 𝐸𝐸. On the ball. Anyway, siren sounds, half time. Ooh, fiery half this is. 8 goals, 351. 8 goals, 452. The Lions up by a point. I think we're going to be bound for a beautiful ending towards this game, you'd think. Got a photo with him? Oh, very nice. Huh. That's always nice to see. Guessing you got it maybe during one of the open training sessions. Melbourne to look crap against the headless 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 last week, you never know. Yeah, well, as I have said, they have been a little bit out of form. You know, they're probably their execution really does hurt them, and that's probably what's hurting them this second half. I mean, the second quarter, they've been terrible going inside 50. I mean, a lot of their entries have just been intercepted or going straight back out. Just their talent, strength, getting them over the line. Love this sport, yeah. No, I think once you find it, mate, you can't get enough of it. Who's St Kilda play this week? They play Gold Coast up at the Gold Coast tomorrow, Lockie, mate. Anyway, let's have a look at the old statistics at the half. Where are we? Okay, so half-time Lockie Hunter leading the game for disposal getters with 18. McCluggage and Joe Danaher with 15 each. Joey Danaher's having a good game. Clearances 5 to Gawn. And he's landing the hit-outs to 18 to 15. 4 tackles, Max Gawn. 7 marks to McCluggage, jeez. Fucking 7 marks already. It's quite an amount. 6 score involvements to Ashcroft, and he had a great second quarter, has to be said. In his possession, Starcevic had a very good second quarter. He's been great in his lockdown role with 6 in his possessions, had a few intercept marks as well. Lions win the inside 50 count by 7, so they are leading a few statistical differentials like the centre clearances +4. But the D's are still doing well in the clearance game. +10 stoppage clearances, +6 clearances. Winning the contested possession count by 5, but still feel like the Lions were a little bit better with that second term. They played with more dare, and their execution was very good too. Anyways, let's move over to something while we wait. 20 minutes odd. Neil is killing my multi. Need to get him to 25 disposals. Yeah, no, he's been quiet looking. What's his stats? What's his stats? Yeah, well, just the 6 touches from him, 1 tackle, 5 contested possessions. Yeah, he has been quiet. That isn't very ideal because I've got him in a bloody fantasy team as well. I haven't got a photo with him yet. Hoping go on last game of the season. Hope they do a lap of honour. Yeah, Buddy will definitely do one last round. Well, I don't know, maybe if we can still make finals, probably not. Quite half from Neil. Yeah, he's had a bit of a quiet one. Anyways, yeah, this has been an entertaining game to watch. Lions playing with dare. Demons are still doing well in some areas, but their kicks inside 50 have really hurt them. Don't take my opinion because I watched the sport for about 3 weeks. Yeah, no, fair enough, mate. No, but it's definitely fair enough to make a few calls. Anyways, let's do something at half time to pass the time. Hold on a sec. Let's do the daily warple. Who is it going to be? Oh, that silhouette. I don't know, is that 𝐴𝐿𝐼? No, it isn't. Debut 2012 though, he's 29 years old. Can't tell who that is. He's over 182 centimetres. Can't tell who this one is. Orange. So the team here, when it's yellow for the team, it means that the actual team shares colours with the team you've guessed. So the team could be a club that has white colours. I mean, charcoal or orange, I don't think another team has those colours, so probably thinking of white. So maybe someone like 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. He's not a midfielder as well, so he's there the defender forward. 29 years old too. I don't know, I'll just go Jimmy Webster, that's all I can think of. Okay, it is a Victorian club. It isn't 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. It's a medium defender from a Victorian side. Don't remember our pies, man, but any close games are good. Yeah, no, always true, mate. And yeah, cheers to the kind words too, Eric. Don't think Bud's finished. Might have one more year in him. Ugh. I mean, I'd love to say that, but it's really taxing having him because I still think he's hurting a bit of development without young forwards we have. And McDonald's stats without Buddy have been really good. And again, he had another quiet one last night. Jeez, who could this be? What else? 30 years old. 187 centimetres old, medium defender. Is it a team that maybe... What's another club that has white colours? There's Collingwood. I mean, is it a Pies player maybe? Is it a North player maybe? 29 years old. I'll just go 𝐓𝐡𝐿. See if it's North. It's not North. Bit of a wasted guess there. We haven't really got much information. So it's a team that has white colours, so it could be Collingwood as well. What's another team that has white colours? So there's Essendon, perhaps. No, they don't have white colours. Adelaide, Brisbane. Just thinking it. Collingwood maybe. Carlton. Well, if you look here, what colours do all these three clubs have? It's white, and black here maybe as well. So it's probably Collingwood. So 29-year-old from Collingwood. I'll probably try and think of a medium defender from the Pies first. Yeah, well, we'll just do John Noble for the sake of it. It's not even a Collingwood player. Never mind. It's number 9 though. It's number 9. Well, could it be Essendon then? Medium defender. Is it Jake Kelly? No. It's not Essendon either. What club is it? Fucking hell. No, it can't be Cripps because it's a medium defender. Lucky mate. Could be Geelong because it's a white colour. They have white in their colours. Let's go Jake 𝐓𝐡𝐿. He's a key defender, but it's not even Geelong. I've only got 2 guesses left. No, it's a Victorian club. Oh my god, what team is it? Fucking hell. Yeah, let's just go over the clubs we can think of. Victorian clubs. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to 5. There's 10 Victorian clubs. Let's just think of the rest. Oh dearie me. So Adelaide, Brisbane, and then Western Bulldogs. Is it one of them? Could be one of the Doggies players. We'll go Hayden Crozier. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Funnily enough, that's the first defender I thought of because he was sort of old. But there we go. Well, we got it done. Fucking took its time. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Right, for fun, let's do the legends and totally get this one wrong. Oh, fucking hell. Can't tell who that is. We'll just go Jeremy Cameron. Yes, he's played for 2 teams. He still plays. Okay, and he's number 18. This is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Yeah, there we go. What a start this is. True cracking guesses there. I mean, I think 𝐎𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 in the bloody in here because he's a high draft pick. Yeah, there we go. Now let's do some Sporkle to pass the time. Oh, bloody hell. Ooh. Right, what are we looking at? Trying to AFL stadiums a little bit too easy. Can you name the AFL 2023 teams? Oh god, probably a little bit too easy. Try the champion data play. See if we can actually do one. Because we're going to finish the quiz. Okay, Oliver. Tracker. Bontempelli. Neil. 𝐷𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐝. St Kilda. Sinclair. Hawthorn. Sicily. Richmond. Bolton. Collingwood again. Mitchell. More Carlton, Cripps, Walsh, Chera, Curnow, Essendon, Merritt, Gold Coast, Anderson, Miller, Geelong, Dangerfield, Cameron, Port Adelaide, Rosie, Butters, Dawson, Collingwood again, Pendlebury, Mychek, Maynard, no, Elliott, who's been up there? We've gone Darcy Moore. I think we've already gone to Gully. Yep. I'll go back to that one. Giardios, Toby Green, Tom Green, Toby Green, yep. Fremantle, Sarong, Ray, Shaw, Luke Ryan, Jai Miss, O'Meara, Sean Darcy. Bulldogs, Liberatore, Sydney, Golden, Mills, Warner, Parker, Gold Coast, already gone Anderson, Swallow, Charlie Ballard, Collins, King, fucking hell, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐝, no, Ainsworth, Humphrey, no, bloody hell's it for the Suns, Wits, Geelong, Hawkins, Adelaide, Laird, O'Brien, no, Walker, Essendon, Parrish, Hawthorn, he's been underrated this year, 𝐷𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐝, Essendon again, maybe Draper, no, Nick Martin, no, Langford, Redmond. Ridley. No, none of them. Hobbs. Shield. Stringer. Bulldogs again. Trelaw. Norton. Liam Jones. And Richards. 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝 Waitman. Tim English. No. We'll move on. Gold Coast again. Bloody hell. Lachie Weller. McPherson. Swallow Anderson. Fiorini. Rao. That's the other one. Strong. Forgot about him. Sydney again. I think we've already gone Mills. Parker. Heaney. Yeah. Melbourne. Be gone. Brisbane. Bailey. Neil. McDunkley. Collingwood again. 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝. The Pies. It's been dangerous. The 𝐼𝐴𝐴 hasn't played enough side bottom. Maybe he's been injured. Not him. Crisp. There we go. Bulldogs again. Bradley Dale. Geelong. Ryan Myers. However you say it. Not him. Guthrie hasn't played enough. No. Blitzers. Not him. Max Holmes. DeConing. They just have an even spread of players, so it's a hard one with Geelong. You know, like someone like Atkins maybe. No. Stewart. There we go. Brisbane again. McCluggage. Yeah, that's how you say it. It's not him. Brisbane. Danaher. Well, Danaher is in there, but not the particular one I was thinking of. Hipwood. Half forward. We've gone Bailey. Probably not McCarthy. Andrews have already gone with. Oh no, it is Andrews. St Kilda. We've got three more. The Saints. Steele. Crouch. None of them. Wilkie. Not him. Oh shit, the game's about to start again. The Saints. Max King. Rowan Marshall has to be him. Yes, it is. We've got two more. Bulldogs and Collingwood. We'll take that. 40 out of 50. 96% not bad. It was Jack McRae to go. I went to 𝐼𝐴𝐿. Bloody hell. How was that not bloody correct? Anyways, who cares? Bloody hell, those quizzes are rigged. Anyway, second half. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a game on here. It's the Lions by 1 point. Heading into the second half. The D's are still winning a few stuck differentials, but the Lions are winning the inside 50s, and they've been moving the ball well. They've been moving it well off the turnover too, especially. We're underway for the second half. Gawn just gets a little hack kick out. Kitty Coleman goes in head under. Ashcroft as well. Buzzball. O'Neill extracts a kick forward. Jasper Fletcher. Good effort there. Salem with a lovely pick up. Brayshaw now. Sparrow able to Smash it forward. And in the direction of Andrews. Interferes with play. Andrews with the pickup. Van Ryan, a good tackle. Anyway, now, kick forward from Neil. It don't hurt. Sockers forward, keeps it up. Chips one over the top. That's a creative kick because it could fall for Rayner here. Pick up. And he'll find a kick in board there. 𝐓𝐴 𝐐𝐿𝐼𝐴. Trying to wait his time. He finds 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐴 Coleman in the corridor. That's a lovely kick. And the short kick's a nice one. Finds Jasper Fletcher. And he can go back. The top 15 pick from last year. I think it's top 10 actually. And he goes in the on the lead. That's a nice kick. Lincoln McCarthy. Lovely kick there.
I love that because Melbourne had a heap of numbers back. They always do. But McCarthy still led really hard and fast. Have a look at Joe here. Bit of Gaelic footy sort of style from him. Look at this here. There's numbers there.
Anyway, chance for Lincoln McCarthy to get his first of the evening and extend the Lions lead out to 7. Should be able to kick this goal. There's one goal on actually. Kicks on its way. It's right down the pipe. The Lions with the first of the second half. 9 goals forward, 8 goals 3. Lions by 7. Yeah, that's sure I've 𝐼𝐴, mate. They've been good. The D's need to respond. They've been very unconvincing with how they have moved the ball. Gone with a big hand pass there. 𝐼𝐴 did well. And he wins a high free. They'll play the advantage here. Langdon now. Short kick. Doesn't really favour 𝐼𝐴. He gives it back to him. Now 𝐼𝐴 inboard to 𝑉inny. Over the top now. Nice one to 𝐼𝐴. The young man going to go for goal. He's going to go from the pocket. Charge 𝐼𝐴. Oh, what a kick from the second gamer. That's a superb goal. Jeez, what's with that pocket at the moment? We're seeing goals galore from there. He kicks his first in AFL footy. And how about that for a goal? Back to 1 point. Terrific kick. Great kick. Great stuff there, and that's a great moment. Taj 𝐼𝐴 with his first. In the middle we go again. 𝗍inny taking the tackle, ball up. Zach Bailey now. Drive it forward here for the Lions. A few dangerous options here. Almost Joe Danaher took the mark. Almost. Stephen May right into the path of Dane 𝐸𝐸. Ball up. Big 𝐸𝐸 ain't happy with that. He felt it should have been on holding the ball. Big over the head out. Petrarca did well. Kick wasn't too great. 𝐼𝐴 taking in a tackle, ball up again. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now. High ball inside 50. May in a good spot for the spoil. Did well. Boundary throw in.
First time the Melbourne side have been back at the G since King's birthday, JB. Seems a long time ago since they've played in
Melbourne by one. Oh no, sorry. Brisbane by 1 point. As the ball goes out again for another boundary throw in.
Gospel's just complaining about the ball not getting far enough in, and the ump said you were starting a long way back, you two.
Hit out, nice. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 gets the hands out. 𝐻𝐡𝐞 should go. Good movement there from the stoppage from the lines. Terrific stuff. They extend their margin back out to 7 points.
𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 has put the foot to the floor.
And with that from Neil, though, read that hit out to perfection. And Jack Gunston on the receiving end of another goal. How good's the move, though, from Gunston? You know, he came up to the headquarters, out to the coach and said, I'm not good enough to play AFL footy. He goes through a strong month-long training period. And he's come back in the team. He kicked 5 goals, I think it was, against West Coast last week. And he's looking good again tonight. I think he's working hard. Go on now. Gets the hit out to Petrarca. Brayshaw instantly tackled there from Reinhart. How good was that? A hack kick from Neil doesn't really favour any plays, and 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 is able to mark. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 now. He's looking to pump it long. Good spoil there from Jack Payne. Falls out to Rayner, unable to pick up the footy. Is now off the turnover. Here come the Demons towards the pocket. Andrew is under it. Van Roy in the chase. He keeps it in. 𝐸𝐸 punts one down the line in the direction of 𝐵𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴. Stephen May defending it well. Ooh, bobbling ball. Falls out the back from Lever. And now Cam Rayner can go. A low kick towards the direction of Cameron. Competed well, so did McVie. Bailey reads the bounce beautifully. Breaks free from the contest. The left foot snap won't bounce home. He'll go through for a point. Geez, this is where the difference has been, I think, with some of the lines' movement. They're just able to win some of these 50-50s and get it forward, and a few players have been able to break free. It's an 8-point margin. Bowie now with a kick in, a long kick in. Big O in a good spot. Stephen May now regathers, short kick to Jordan. Down the line now, and they're doing well in the air here. The lines. Ryan Lester with another intercept. He'll go short to 𝐸𝐸. Low kick, not a bad one. Nice one, Jared Berry. Does he have the distance to go back? Moving the ball nicely here so far this third quarter, Brisbane. And they can go back, and then we'll line up. Jared Berry now. Just isn't the same with his perm, with his old haircut, but you know, whatever floats his boat. Kicks on its way. It's not a good one, but it's a centering ball. Gawn in a good spot. He's having a good game, Max Gawn. That's what he's able to do when he's playing the sole ruck position. Ben Brown unable to take the one handy. Ball falls out. Nice hand pass there from Fletcher. Ashcroft a hack kick. Spargo applies good pressure. Now Sparrow out to Ed Langdon, generates the kick forward. Back the flight though, very nice from Payne. He'll win the free here against Van Rooyen. No advantage will be paid.
This was Jack Payne. a man that's gone to the next level.
He's had a good year, Jack Payne. Launches now down the line. Leicester, one-handed grab. That's beautifully done. I think it was a holding free anyway. A high kick now. Inside 50. Joe's the flyer. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪 on the lead. Beautifully done. And we all know he certainly has the distance from here. He's having a good evening so far. 1 goal, 2. Danaher, he's got 6 marks. He's got 17 touches too. He's been working well. Can Danaher kick this though? Kick looks beautiful. Almost. It looked like it was going to hold the line but drifted late. Hits the woodwork. 9-point margin. It is now Stephen May to kick back in. Yeah, they've had a good third quarter, Ben. That's a terrible kick there from Stephen May. Straight to Leicester. He goes back now to Fletcher. Low kick inside 50. Nice. Charlie Cameron. All alone. Left on an island. And he's got to go back now. This is a very, very poor quarter from Melbourne. I've been moving the ball absolutely terribly. They're giving away a lot of these. They've been really ill-disciplined too. They're giving away a lot of these frees. Charlie Cameron hasn't hit it. They're keeping the door open here for Melbourne to strike one back maybe. 10-point margin. Stephen May now, short to 𝐵𝐿𝐼. And short, he goes to 𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. 11:56 to play in this third quarter. It's pretty much just been all the lines. Yes, 𝐿𝐼𝐻 goes down the line. Nice mark there from Payne. Geez, I've been dominant in the air this game. Brisbane. Nice one there from Payne. He's going to launch it deep. Have they got another option here inside 50? Almost done her. Petty read it best. Nice intercept mark there. Petty, just stays in. Out to Langton. 77% time and forward after this third quarter, Brisbane's way. Well, that tells the story. Andrews in the air, unable to mark. Petrarca, Jordan, back out to Langdon. Jeez, he puts him under a bit of pressure. Jordan gets it back and now hacks one round the corner. They've got numbers here, the lines under Andrews. Oh, what a terrific mark that is. Beautifully done. Short kick to Ashcroft. It's not 15. Now lines by Shoe. Not really the greatest kick, but when there's Charlie Cameron pouncing, he's always going to cause a contest. Danaher. Hand passes it forward for the forwards to go and chase. 𝐵𝐿𝐼 now. That's always going to be a risky kick. Well defended there from Wilmot. Zach Bailey under it. Is he going to try and find an angle? He gives it out to Neil. He's too short to go get the ball. Bloody hell. Chance now for Bailey. Breaks a tackle. The inside outer. Beautiful kick from Zach Bailey. Oh, he's an X-Factor player. 16-point margin. It is now in favour of the Lions. 10:17 to play. Desperate need of some schoolball pressure here, Melbourne. Unable to find anything apart from that 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 goal. It's not really been much to show for Melbourne. Have a look at the live ladder now. The Brisbane Lions get up. Currently sitting in third. Well, it's staying third. And how about this? It's a three-game difference between third and fourth. 133%, 124%. Jesus. Last 10 inside 50s. 9 have gone to Brisbane. Gawn now grabs out of the ruck and he gets the clearance here. He's been big in the ruck. Max Gawn. Lockie Hunter now. Backtracks now to 𝐵𝐿𝐼. Kick out to Pickett's a nice one. Yeah, he sure is, Nick, mate. He loves a good goal too. Most of his goals are bloody quality as well. High kick from Pickett's. Not a good one, 𝐸𝐶𝐿𝐼𝐻. Almost taking the mark, but was interfered. Now, 𝐴 McKenna sells a bit of candy, sells a bit of Irish sweets, if you don't mind. And again, 𝐼𝐻𝐻's on that kick. Long one down the line. Got a favour made, can't take the mark. 𝐼𝐻𝐻 causes a contest. He did that well, Joe. Hunter gets the hand pass out. Smack forward there from 𝑉inny, but look at this. They've just got numbers around the footy here. Lachie Neale goes and chases. Extracts the hand pass out to Leicester. Puts one on the shoe. All alone here. 𝐼𝐻𝐻 can't read the half volley. Petty did well ground level. And a great tackle from Lincoln McCarthy. They just want this more, Brisbane. They're ferocious at ground level at the moment. 9:16 to play. Brisbane by 16. Oof, we've got a game on here Friday night. For your Friday night. Good win last night, Rolls. Oh, mate, it was absolutely beautiful. Now, a chance for... Oof, not a bad kick here from Lyons. Oh, Jared Lyons just kicked one from 50 out on a step. Or off a step. Huge goal. This is an avalanche now. It's Brisbane by 22. Proving their case that they are true contenders this year with a premiership quarter like this. Wow. All of a sudden now, have a look at this. They're a bit shell-shocked, the Demons. Beautiful kick. 12 inside, 50s to 3 this third quarter. It's just dominant. Huge goal there from Jared Lyons. It's great to see him back in the side. He's obviously last few years he's been a very key player to Brisbane, but he's been in and out of the team. G'day Noel, welcome to stream, hopefully going well. Back in the middle we go. 9:04 to play in this third quarter. The Demons need to find something. They were very good in the centre bounces early on this game and around the ball, but it's just been all the lines. Now Jared Lyons, another extraction from the centre bounce, finds Charlie Cameron on the lead. He's got all alone. Just 𝐻𝐻𝐻 doesn't want to go to him. He goes towards an outnumbered contest of 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻, but a great intercept there from Stephen May. Stephen May now in a defence. High ball down the line. And 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐻 wins a free. 𝐻𝐻𝐻 now will launch it down the line. Andrews almost. Leicester, he's had a good third quarter. Hacks one forward and fortunately finds 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐻. Now just 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 on the hammer receive. Goes inboard to 𝐸𝐸. Inboard to Kitty Kelman. Love this fella. He's great by foot. Who does he find? It's an exquisite kick. Jack Gunston on the end of it. They can do no wrong at the moment, Brisbane. Well, they could be a little bit better with the goal kicking, but probably a little bit too much to ask for because they have been great. Are they going to try and activate their sub of Joel Smith, the D's? Jack Gunston now, having a good game. Kicks on its way, never in doubt. Brisbane extend their lead out to 28 points. What a third quarter this has been from the Lions. They have put the D's into their shell with dominant, daring football. And just more harder at it, more tougher. And geez, their kicks inside 50 have really been the difference tonight, I think, overall. Oh, jeez. Oh, 𝐻𝐻𝐻 was out there again, but the umpire, it was a poor bounce. 53-point turnaround. Yeah, bloody nuts, eh? Anyway, out of the centre. The D's finally get a centre clearance through Brayshaw. Kick towards half forward. Neil Bullen. Bit of a fumble. Wilmot defends it well. Oh, look at those long arms. But only throwing. Brisbane Lions up by 28 points. Van Rooyen doing his share in the ruck. Kick forward from Petrarca. Pickett, beautiful roving. She'll kick the goal, and he sure does. The D's get one back. Much needed, back to 22. 7 minutes to play this third quarter. So yeah, Harry Petty, geez, he's always in the wars, Harry Petty, with injury. He doesn't look too hot. Off we go again in the middle. Demons' chances are over, comeback 2024. Yeah, there's just something with their second halves of the year, and overall this year, I don't know. They provide good numbers, but it's about that scoreboard pressure. That's where it just hurts them. Salem now on his favoured left. Kick was smothered. Bit of a fumble there from Sparrow. Viney goes and gets it, but instantly tackled from the big O. Bowie now, kick smothered there from 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐝. Falls out to Berry, bounce doesn't favour to him. McKenna under it. Kitty Coleman. A nice little chiselling kick towards a pack of players. Salem under it. Stephen May. Hand pass does not at all favour Langdon, and it's out for a bounty throw. Bounty throw-ins, 6:16 to play. Ashcroft under it. Falls to Neal. Now out to Jared Berry. Great smother there from Brayshaw. Live ladder at the moment. Brisbane sit in third with 52 points. 133.3%. Melbourne staying fourth with 123.6%. But if they continue to drop games, they're sort of back within the pack. There's 5th, 6th and 7th place with 36 points. Bloody hell. Do the Lions, do the D's want to make bloody top 4? Chances they have wasted. 𝐸𝐴𝐥𝐝. 𝐸𝐴𝐥𝐝. Ashcroft, the big O, whacks a hand pass forward towards a contest. 𝐸𝐴𝐥𝐝 under it. Over the top now. Good movement here from the Lions. Chiseling click from Berry's a nice one. Finds 𝐸𝐴𝐥𝐝. Geez, could he kick a beauty here? He's known for his very good kicks from the boundary, 𝐸𝐴𝐥𝐝. So he could line up here. 5.5 minutes to play. 𝐸𝐴𝐥𝐝, oh, here we go. Here's a prime angle. Behind the goals. Hipwood's kick. Oh, it's a beauty! What a beauty from Hipwood. Oh, it threads the needle. Back out to 28. Geez, they've been good tonight, the Lions, and I think that's Hipwood's first goal. Is it? Yeah, that's not good signs there from Petty. He looks down in the dumps. I think he's hurt his back. So yeah, he's subbed on his Joel Smith. There's some high pressure games coming up to finals for the group fighting for the 8. Yeah, no, it's anyone's race. It's anyone's game, I should say. 76% time for it off. Like, this has just been dominance this third quarter. Yeah, it did, 𝐸𝐴𝐥𝐝, yeah. I love those angles. Pretty sexy. Anyway, Jack Viney breaks the tackle. He gets the clearance here. Out towards the direction of 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐷𝐾. Great goal early in the third quarter, but that's pretty much all there is for the D's. Beautiful mark there from 𝘼𝐴𝐴𝐵. Jared Berry now will look to go down the line. Unable to mark Smith, Bailey. And Bailey gets it back. Now Rayner. Bowl kick. It's nice. Jared Berry. Over the top now. Kick works to McKenna. Used his body nicely. Dispossessed. Great pressure from Kozzy. Brayshaw's kick. It's a nice one. Finds Petrarca in midfield. Looking to play off this from the Demons. Angus Brayshaw out across. Hits the 45. Spargo now on centre wing. A low kick towards the boundary. Over the top of 𝐓𝐿 there to mop up. Oof, bit of a fumble. Gets the hands to Starcevic and he carries it over the line. G'day 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, hopefully going well. .356 to play in this third quarter. Lions have been dominant. Goal after goals. They've put on avalanches. They've kicked multiple goals in a row. Up by 28 points. That's holding the ball. That's an incorrect disposal. Max Gawn's ball. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Umpire bounced it again. Oh, no, wait. It was a throw. Never mind. I thought it was a signal for holding the ball. I mean, for ball up. It's funny how Brisbane can dominate Melbourne but can't beat Hawthorn at the G. Yeah, you know, upsets happen and everything. They were very, very quiet that day.
This needs to be big as well, mate. He is capable of kicking these. Jones. It's a 45-metre kick. There it is.
Anyway, Maxi Gawn, he's always on and off with the kicking.
That's high.
Jesus Christ. How high did he get on that one? And it's home. Well, that works. Well, the lucky dip with Maxi Gawn kicks. Anything can happen, but he's home. He's true there. Beautiful kick. Back to 22 points. One hit the roof. Yep. Almost looked like it. Went to the fucking moon, that one.
In time of great need, the skipper.
Gawn's having a great game, though. 6 tackles, 20 touches, 3 marks, 28 hit-outs, and he's got a goal. Well, it's under 4 goals this game, so it's still anyone's game. The Lions might have a buffer, but they're responding back with a few nice goals here. 3:05 to play. Back we go in the middle. Gawn hit out. Nice to Petrarca. Well defended there from Neil. Petrarca gets it out though. And now Salem generates it forward. Oh, Brisbane plays collide there. Leicester gets the kick out. Salem reads it. McCluggage rips it out of his hands and he can get it forward here, Hugh. Short kicks a nice one. Finds Chocky Neil. Or Lockie Neil. Or Chocky. Whatever you want to bloody say. 2.5 minutes to play. Neil goes inside 50. Oh, up gets 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Probably should have been in... Zach Bailey breaks free. Gets the hands out. Charlie Cameron on his left boot. Beautiful stuff there, Brisbane. I was going to say, is that worthy of an unrealistic attempt? Because usually what the umpires say is, if you don't touch the ball while going out for a specky, it should be a free. But anyways, this is where they've been dangerous. When the ball goes to ground, there's just been players everywhere to make a move and to cause something. Look at that. Fumble. Good pressure from Cameron. And look at that. He hunts it back. Bailey offloading air pass. Charlie on his left. It's always home. Back to 26 points this margin. Oh no, sorry, 28 points.
So tough to be able to execute that when you're going to ground.
I love watching Bailey play. His ability to stay live in the contest.
Well on there from Charlie. Yeah, it is a bit of a high-scoring game. 3 points off the ton here for Brisbane.
10 goals kicked collectively in this quarter. 7-3 in favour of the Lions.
Petrarca breaks free, gets a little hack kick forward.
Contenders.
Spargo under it. And that's eye contact there, going Spargo's way.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Melbourne in desperate need to stay in touch.
Spargo now inside 50. Great kick towards the pocket. Oh, Van Ryn couldn't take the mark. But a competitor there at ground level. Tries and rips it out of Andrews' hands. And boundary throwing. Boundary thrown here. Forward 50 stoppage for the D's. Beautiful hand pass there from Pickett, and 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐴 can go. He's kicked it. What an afternoon, or what an evening 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐴's having. How many has he got? He's got 4, I think. Yeah, 4 goals for 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐴. Huge game he's putting together. He's keeping the D's in it. It's back to 22 with a minute and a half to play. But that was beautiful from Pickett. That pickup was clean. 12 goals, 3 for the Demons. They've been accurate tonight. And a great check side that was from 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐴. 4 goals and 20 touches for 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐴. Huge. Whew, beautiful kick. Minute 35 to play. Get in the middle. Going out of the ruck. Beautifully done. Hacks it forward. Good spore there from Leicester. Berry's able to give him a bit of help. But the hunting in numbers here, Melbourne. 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐴 instantly tackled. Oh, in the back. Okay. 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐴 now lofts one up. The kick. Oh, Pickett's a bit too short there. Under the pumps, Fletcher, and so McKenna. Lockie Hunter gets the hand pass out. It's a nice one to Pickett. Van Ryn, the chance. Tap through. Well, nicely done there from Jack Payne. 21-point margin. Set up for a good finish here, I think. McKenna now will blast out of the fence. Gawn in a good spot. Jeez, he's been dominant tonight, Max Gawn. He has been huge. Stephen May. Hands to Rivers. And that is out of play. .36 seconds to play. It's a forward 50 stoppage here again from Melbourne. Can they get a quick goal here before the end of the third quarter? And it's umpire's ball. Jordan now. Nice tackle from Berry. Umpire's ball again. Ooh, we're set up for a beauty here, fellas. Can the D's find one late? Big O did well. Oh, what was that for a kick? Brayshaw under it. Rivers, quick high kick inside 50. 14 seconds. Almost Rayner. Slapped out. Oh, almost Berry. Did well. Retreats back to Payne. Oh, risky kick. Oh, McVee's played on. Time run out. There's a siren. 21-point margin at three-quarter time. Well, what a quarter it's been from Brisbane, has to be said. A huge quarter. How many goals did they kick? 21 points. It's still anyone's game heading into the fourth quarter. Avalanche, that was still from Brisbane. A 7-goal 3-quarter to a 4-goal 1-quarter. Brisbane's way. A few unanswered goals in there too. So what are these team stats? Alright. So yeah, this is where they've been good though, Brisbane. They've been very good in their forward half. 47 inside 50 to 33 their way. But this is the thing with the D's, they've been efficient. 12 goals for they have. Plus 10 clearances the D's way. They're winning the centre clearances 14-10 and the stoppage clearances 20-14. Plus 8 contest possessions. The Lions win. The Lions way. And the Demons way as well. But they've been good on the outside game to Brisbane and dominating the marks. Plus 30. Anyway, who's leading on the disposals? 𝐓𝐡𝐞 he's got 24, he's leading the game. Then 22 to 𝐼𝐗𝐿, 21 to 𝐵𝐴𝐴, 21 𝑑𝐴𝐴, 21 Brayshaw. Meters gain leader is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 with 505. Clearance leader, 𝐼𝐗𝐿 with 8. I mean, he's having some sort of a game. 29 hit-outs as well, 22 disposals. 8 to 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻. 8 marks, 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻 that is. Petrarca has been big though. 4 goals and 20 touches, 8 score involvements, 13 contest possessions, 2 inside 50s. Still playing mainly forward too. And then intercept possessions, 7 to 𝘼𝐶𝐸 and Payne. They've been good tonight. Andrew's a little bit quieter, but he's had some nice moments. But yeah, Payne and 𝘼𝐶𝐸 have been rocks back there, I think, for Brisbane. And it has to be said too, I thought Leicester's third quarter was really good as well. So, yeah, 20-odd points through quarter time. Lions still look good to get home from here, but the D's just keep on responding with a few goals, and it's under, it's around a 3-goal margin or so. So anyone's game still, I feel. Next game, the go to idea to screen 𝐼𝐻𝐿. Oh, probably when I'm up in a bed if 𝐼𝐻𝐿 kicks a goal. Where's it? I don't know. To be honest, yes, mate. Should probably go to another one. I mean, yeah, going to that prelim though was just so good. Love you see call Maggie's game rolls maybe next weekend. Oh, I did last week against the Bulldogs. Yeah, no, that was a bloody cracking game. Watch that third quarter. Nick Dacos, oh, mate, he had a sensational third term. I mean, that few goals he kicked as well. He was on fire. I had no clue to tip this game for him. In one hand, you have a team that play. Yeah, it's true. It's hard. I agree. I said this at the start of the stream. Wilkie's like, you feel like Melbourne bounced back. They're good at this venue, but then it's like Brisbane have been better. But it's just like a question mark with how they do play at the G. But no, they have been. I mean, this third quarter alone, but that just all game long. They've I feel like they've just been a little bit more hungry at ground level and have moved the ball a bit more quicker pace too. Free win tomorrow, by the way. Oh, jeez, I think you could earn a little bit of coin off a bit of betting if they do get up. It's hard to see though. I mean, the carnage that Freo have. You know, Hayden Young, Brendan Cox, Frederick, Sarong. A lot of key outs. Well, let's have a look. Yeah, Brendan Cox, Sarong, Hayden Young, Frederick, and Carl Warner. And yeah, Cameron and Tom Mitchell's managed. Oscar Elliott injured. Yeah, man, I'm staying side bottom there. Key ins for the Pies. Okay, well, fourth quarter about to get underway. So can the Lions? They've been able to do this pretty much every quarter. Just look the better team. Just keep the D's at bay. And I think defensively they have been overall quite strong, except the start of the game. Can they keep these plucky demons at bay? It's crazy how the D's are up by like 20 plus points. Yeah, well, this is what happened with the D's a lot last year. They started games well and then they fade out. And then they always struggle with a bit of scoreboard pressure. But thanks to 𝐵𝗏𝗏, thanks to some lovely goals they've had, they've been able to keep in this game a bit.
Brisbane Lions, all the talk about their 𝐬𝐶𝐞 record having lost 13 of their past 14 games.
It's a big quarter coming up. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, fellas. That'll be heavily appreciated. Again, that subscriber count on your bottom left, right down the bottom is not correct. It's inaccurate, but yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That's what you get when you use a third-party website. Anyway, fourth quarter. So, can the Lions keep the D's at bay and head into sustained third? 3 games clear. Geez, that would be big. Big O gets the first clearance, smothered there from 𝐵𝗏𝗏. Brayshaw gets a kick forward. 𝐵𝗏𝗏 under it. Gawn reads it best. Oh, breaks 2 tackles. Oh, look at the, oh, beautiful from Gawn. Jeez, he broke a tackle there and unfortunately missed. But 𝐼𝗚𝐬𝐿 now will kick it back into play. Kick out to 𝐽𝗪 𝐻𝐿𝐿. Short kicking board to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. And kick nice one to Linesby, even though that was nicely defended there from Lever. Forgot out of point. 𝐽𝗪 𝐻𝐿𝐿, nicely done. Check sides it forward. Beautiful body work there from Hipwood. He chips one over the top. That's just a poor kick. Stephen May read it well. Stephen May now. Risky kick corridor. They got those numbers. Hipwood launches it long by 𝐵𝗏𝗏 to his mate of 𝐷𝗀𝗏. Oh, great mark. One-on-one there with McVie. And nasty landing from Joe there too, but it was a great mark. Nice short kick. He goes with Cameron. It wasn't 15. Salim did well. Handball up. Strong hands there from Harris Andrews off the rebound. He's going to look to switch it up here out across to 𝘬𝗏𝗏. Short kick Darcy Wilmot. It's going to go deep towards the pocket. Oh, Stephen May, that's a push out. He's not happy. Ooh, did Joe go to the ground there a little bit too easily? Yeah, a bit of a dive there, I think. Yeah, that's a dive. Has to be said. Well, Joe can go back and get the goal off the free. Big Joe 𝐷𝗀𝗏 to get the first of the final term. He's brought his shooting boots to the MCG tonight. He's got a couple. 26-point margin, the Lions' way. Don't care if it's dying up. Mate, that's the spirit. When you're a Lions fan, you just go, forget about that. Just celebrate it. Now you take those. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, I don't know about that. From a neutral, I don't think that's a free. Bit of mail on that one, but it's past us now. But Joe's been good tonight. Lines, hand pass wasn't good. Intercepted from Brayshaw. Now Jordan, bit of a drop kick on that one. Falls to Pickett. And now we can launch deep inside 50 here. Good kick to Van Rooyen. The tap, just couldn't keep it in. Bounding throw in here. Van Rooyen gets the hit out. Petrarca's held, I think. Here's a chance to kick 5, Petrarca. Oh, this will be something. He's just been huge tonight. 16:30 to play. Chance for Petrarca to get this back to 20 points. 21 touches, 4 goals, 1. 14 contested possessions. A handful of score involvements too. Can he kick this one? He can't. Didn't nail the ball drop. 23 points. Oh, sorry, 25 points. Wilmot short. And he gets it back from 𝐓𝐴. Now to the fence he goes. May drops the mark. Can they go now, Brisbane? Lines over the top, the Hitwood. He's got Fletcher running. 𝐼𝐻𝐪 now. Out to 𝐽𝐴. He's got a few options. He gives it back to Joe. Oh, he's fallen over, Joe. Oh, dearie me. Brayshaw now. Composes. Goes out to Ed Langdon. And they can go now through the slingshot. Poor kick. 𝐓𝐴 can't take the mark. Oh, and he crushes over Hitwood. Bloody hell. Plays bumping into each other. Lions can't get an effective disposal. And Langdon does well. Fucking hell. It's like a circus out there. Very subbed out of the game. Nice pick up there from Neil. He goes inside 50, deep kick. Couldn't beat Joel Smith there. Gunston. And he'll go out across the lever. Wobbly kick. It does fall to Lachie Hunter. Kick to... Oof. There's not a great kick there for Sparrow. Lachie Neale with a nice tackle. And now McCarthy drives it forward. Great in the air again there, Joel Smith. He's had 2 nice intercept marks in the space of 30 seconds. Short kick. Jordan inboard to 𝐼𝐻𝐪. Midfield's got a left here for the Demons if they want to get back in this game. It's 25 points with 14:27 to play. Now Stephen May goes short to Sparrow. Inside 50 goes. It's not a good kick. Wilmot in a great spot. And he'll go out across to Harris Andrews. And there he goes to 𝐼𝐻𝐿. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 now down the line. Stephen May slaps straight to Lyons. He hoofs it forward. It's Smith and 𝐼𝐻𝐪. He's got a few metres here. Smith, he hand passes to Rivers and he finds the corridor kick. A nice one to Jordan. Rivers gets it back. Another corridor kick. It's a beauty. Sparrow now on the end of this one. Inside 50 kick. All alone. Angus Brayshaw will mark. And he can go back. Big kick here for Angus Brayshaw. Angus Brayshaw, the man with the helmet. Can he kick this? The kick's on its way and it's faded right. 24 points, exactly 4 goals this margin now. So the handy point removed, perhaps. Wilmot now will kick it in. Just a long ball out of there. I've got the numbers here. Benny Brown. Good slap there from the big O. Umpire's ball. Langdon instantly tackled.
And Melbourne basically rules them out of the hunt. 12 points they leave them behind, so the top 2 position for them, even though they've got a good run home.
Nice hit out from Gawn. Out now to 𝐼𝐚𝐴. It's a deep kick inside 50. Ben Brown, a good spot. Just couldn't take it. Out of the fence quickly from Payne. Towards the big O. Slap from Gawn. It falls to Rivers. That's a nice short kick to James Jordan. It's going to require a big kick from 50 out. Probably 55 where he's going to kick from.
Feel a little too far out. Eyes darting around. Says to me that he thinks that.
Well, maybe he wants to go back here.
Although Gawn just walks over to him casually and says, no, you go back and do the
This will take some sort of a kick. He plays on now, Jordan. Oh, jeez. Nope, quite always hit another distance. That's out in the full. 𝐼𝐚𝐴 now will kick it back in. He doesn't know where to go. 𝐼𝐚𝐴 twist and turn now. We'll just launch long. Good mark from May. Oh, dangerous kick. Well done from McCarthy. Crept up on them like a librarian. Now the kick. They could be out here, Brisbane. Out towards 𝐓𝐻𝐻𝐾.
can't go quick there. All their forwards have been up trying to help get an exit.
You know, kicking ball's a nice one to 𝐼𝐶.
Since quarter time is the sideways ball and move Melbourne's defence around. 𝐓𝐶𝐞, Cameron, McKenna.
McKenna out. Short kick. Finds Neil. He goes down inside 50 corner in the good spot. Couldn't take the mark. And that'll do for the Lions. They'll take the forward 50 stoppage. It's a game of, I think, definitely a bit of a game of territory. And with the low scoring this has been. Petrarca instantly tackled from Ashcroft. He gets it out to Rivers. Little hard kick forward. 𝐼𝐶 contained nicely. There from Pickett. Neil now gets the hands out. 𝐼𝐶. Woof. Bit of a sling there.
One more goal. Yep, that'd be enough for them. Can they find one? But the Demon, one more goal would almost put them out, Richard. But gee, one more for the Demons.
Gone now.
Absolutely.
Out of the ruck. Kitty Coleman. Pushed out. Nice from 𝐼𝐴. Dispossessed. Bailey straight to Petrarca. He gets the hands out. That's good vision. Out to Neil Bullen. Now a kick towards the space of Sparrow. Oh, the bounce just didn't favour him. Robertson the sub. Hands out to 𝐼𝐴. He's looked good back there in this fourth quarter. Connor McKenna doesn't know where to go. He'll retreat back. Taris Andrews. Andrews now. That's a good kick into space for McCluggage. McCluggage now. He does make Zach Bailey work. Gone now in good position. Gets the hands out. Just couldn't hit up Petrarca clean enough. Nice tackle from Ashcroft and Fletcher there. 9:35 to play, everyone. The Lions by 4 goals. They're keeping the D's at bay so far. Slap from Gawn. Straight to Bailey. Gunston did well. Twist and turn and kicks it forward. Good body work there from Bailey. He pushes out Stephen May. Rayner now on the half volley. Gives it to Ryan Lester. Can the defender kick a goal? Well, that's a defender type kick. A wobbly one. Straight in the arms of Jake Bowie. And now across now to James Jordan. He'll play on and now launch it down the line. Towards the direction of Gawn. Nice from Andrews, but taps it straight to Viney. Missed Petrarca on the hands. Langdon did well, gives it to Petrarca. Hand pass in board. Nice. Give and go. Does work. Oh, the stiff arm. Nice on Fletcher there. Petrarca keeps on pushing. Now Langdon. Over the top to Neil Bullen. A chiseling snap ball inside 50. Doesn't favour any Demons, Guernseys. And Andrews, Jesus, composed as you like. Beautiful there in the traffic. And goes out to Devon Robertson. How nice was that?
Long and wide. It's a one-on-one out here. Smith.
Joel Smith now inside 50. Andrews in prime position. You just know he's going to mark that footy. Superb stuff. Kick works to McCluggage. Nice kick there. Zach Bailey. Bailey now plays on, trying to gain some metres, and now we'll look to launch. Good kick inside 50. Could work for someone here. McVee, a little bit of a fumble, but does well. Out to Gawn, back to McVee. And a nice composed kick in board there to James Jordan. Short kick. Taj Woewodin, it's not 15. Kick there, not a good one. Lester goes back to Fletcher, back to Kitty Coleman. And a good kick there from McKenna. Over the top to Lockie Neal. Trying to find some space here. Neal chiseling ball. It's not a bad one. Couldn't work for Rayner. Viney now. Got a short stacked. Sparrow now launches a deep one. He's got to go here, Willman. Oh, great mark, 𝐼𝐿𝐴. He's got to get up quick here. There's Demons players streaming forward. He's got 𝐼𝐴𝐴 Pickett over the top. Kitty Coleman, can he intervene? He did okay. Pickett, good composure. Beats two. He can stroll the goal here, and he can slot it home. Big goal there for Melbourne. Huge stuff. It's a 3-goal game now. 13 goals, 785. 16 goals, 7,103. Game on. Beautifully done there from 𝐼𝐴𝐴 Pickett. He streamed forward, provided the option, and had to beat them both at ground level. Wilmot and Cohen both went to ground. An absolute sin as a defender. Breaking the number one important rule. Never go to ground. I'm just assuming it's a golden rule you can't... Well, it always is. I remember playing footy. That's the number one sin you can't break. Never go to ground. 7 minutes to play. Last 3 scores have gone the Demons' way, so they are peppering the scoreboard a wee bit. Off we go again in the middle. It's the big Owen Gawn to go at it. Gawn's been superb tonight. It falls to Neil. He reads it beautifully. Out to Ashcroft. Look at the centre clearance here. The lines. Inside 50. Low ball. Out the back. Mamie McCluggage has read it nicely. Just couldn't cleanly pick it up. Stephen May now. Hand pass back to Lever. They're under the pump here, Demons. And that's well done there from Charlie Cameron. Unfortunately, that didn't go through for a bounty throw for them, but goes through for a point. So it's a handy behind. 6:41 to play. Stephen May will kick it back in. Yeah, it's turned to be a bit of a beauty, Nathan. I mean, if the D's can get back within a closer margin, we could be on for a grandstand finish. Now, Stephen May just hoofs it down the centre of the ground. Gone in a good spot. Can't take the mark. Spargo, well done at ground level. Reads it nicely. At the Brayshaw. Now, Rivers. That's great vision. They could be out here, the Demons again. 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐴 now. Gets back quickly from the mark. He's got an option over the top of Petrarca. Doesn't elect to go to him. He wants to go deep. And, you know, that's just not a great entry. He's got to make Ben Brown work. And he did well there. Lester and Hunter. Lester did well. Oh, good chase down effort. But he just gets the kick away. Well done there from Salem. Pushes out McCluggage with ease. And the bobbling ball back with the flight. Oh, almost there from the Irishman. And is that deliberate? With that kick from McKenna. It's going to be. Yep, it is. Oh, bloody hell. And the Seagulls are going crazy as well. They can flying around like it. A panic bunch they are. Fucking hell. Lockie Hunter, well, he's had a good game on the wing. 25 touches. Game high meters gained. Can he slot this from the boundary? He can't, but it's a centering ball. Andrews with a good spall through. Oof, back to it. Directly a 3-goal game. Or exactly a 3-goal game. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 𝐿 to kick it back in. Need to be smart with their ball use here. The Lions. Try and get some uncontested marks, perhaps.
Everything from here has got to go through the middle.
Coleman now out of defence he goes. Rivers couldn't take the mark. He gained some meterage, and that's out in the full. You just knew, straight off the boot, that was going to be out in the full. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 will bring it back into play. Coleman now out across. Jack Payne. He'll go now, the outer side, in the direction of Gawn, and you just know he's going to take that mark. There's Fangs, a little bit nervy. Gawn now, kick towards the pocket's a nice one. Jake Melksham, good footy there. And they can go back. Wow, what a game from Gawn. 27 touches, 7 tackles, 35 hit-outs. Kicked a lovely goal too. He's been doing the business tonight around the ground. I mean, that's what we expect of Max Gawn. Without Grundy, and when he's a sole ruck, we know he's going to boss it. Jake Melksham now. The left foot snap, kicks on its way, and it is home. A great kick from Melksham. It's a 2-goal game, ladies and gentlemen, with 4:44 to play. Oof, game on here. 2 goals it is. Ooh, it could be on for a beauty here. 12 points. Oof, well, here we go. 4:44 to play. It's a 12-point game. The D's are coming on strong. Look at this. It's a 2-1 final term their way. Gawn again, fighting hard all night. Taking the tackle, though. Oh, he's going to get pinned. No, he isn't. Oh, jeez, they took this time, the umpire. Brayshaw. Inside 50. Oh, almost Melksham. Andrews drops the mark. Needs to be clean here. Harris Andrews dispossessed. Great pressure from a striker. Oh, the hand pass was just not good enough there. And slapped through from Payne. They can't pay that one. He had adequate pressure. 11-point game as 𝐼𝐻𝐿 now goes out to Ashcroft. Oh, paid the mark. Oh, wow. Where are we? 4 minutes to play. Bloody hell. Last 5 inside 50 have gone Melbourne's way. Payne now down the line. Good spore there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿. Great body work there from Hunter. Boundary throwing. 11-point game, 3:35 to play. Big on Gawn. Gawn another hit out. McCluggage read it well. Oh, look at that from Ashcroft. Just rips it out of the hands. And umpire's ball. Time ticking here for the D's. Slap forward there. That's well done there from the Big O. Another boundary throw in. On centre wing. Gawn hit out. Neil Bullen instantly tackled there from Robertson. That's a great tackle. Oh, he still gets the foot kick. Neil Bullen. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 did well. That's a high tackle. Yeah, he played that well, 𝐼𝐻𝐿. Rewarded for going to ground. That's a fair free, I'd say. Wilmot now will go down the line. Gone again. Jeez, he's just insane. I remember he went off against us last year as a Swans fan. Round 12, he just mucked everything. Benny Brown almost. Chance now, Neil Bullen. Hands it in the direction of 𝐼𝐴𝐶𝐞. Oh, he loses his feet. Slaps it forward. Well defended. Oh, no, 𝐼𝐴𝐶𝐞. Oh, no, sorry, 𝐼𝐴𝐶𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. He had a bit of a fumble. Umpire's ball. Bloody hell. This is becoming a tight finish, this one. 2:23 to play. The the Lions hanging on by 11 points. The ball's been sitting in Melbourne's forward half for the majority of this final term. It's a forward 50 stoppage for them here. Where the Crummers? The big O fine. Oh, Jack Viney out of nothing. The kick. It's home. What a kick from Jack Viney. Huge stuff. It's 5 points. Oh, that is a terrific goal. 2:12 to play. Oh, huge stuff. Wow. Jack Viney ripped it out. See, I thought the big O did well there. Held it in, but nah. It's a 5-point game now. Wowee. How have the Lions dropped this game? It's a big opportunity for the D's to gain some traction in the top 4 here if they can get home. Oh, what a kick from Viney. Oh, 2:12 to play. It's a 5-point game. Set up for a beauty here for your Friday night. Gorney's been insane tonight. Can he get another hit out? The big O, off they go again in the middle. McInerney with a hit out. Salem crushes through and a great tackle from Rayner. He's dispossessed. Big O gets the kick forward. It's not a good kick as it will favour Rivers here, but 𝐻𝐿wood's working nicely up the ground. Oh, nice from Rivers. He's had a good night tonight and he'll launch it forward here for Melbourne. A deep kick inside 50. Where are the numbers? It goes to ground. Joel Smith in the air. Gets the hands out. Nice. Neil Bullen. A snap kick forward. How's the kick? 𝐼𝐴𝐶𝐞 𝐎𝐿𝐴. Well done. That's a good spoil. Ooh, Chris Fagan. Under the pump. Jeez, his heart must be racing. Forward 50 stoppage here for Melbourne. 15 goals, 9.99. 16 goals, 8.104. It's a minute 42 to play. Oof. Not for Yo. Boundary throw in. Go on, hit out. Neil goes to ground. Brayshaw dispossessed. Robertson fights hard. Wilmot's had a big fourth quarter. Oh, but that kick is not good. Oh, no, that's a good kick. It will find the boundary and he'll gain a good 30 metres. Minute 27 to play. Fucking hell. Oh, no. Another boundary throw. Can the Lions hold on or can the D's hit the front? Brayshaw inside 50. A high ball. Where are the Flyers? Oh, 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐶𝐞, what a mark. From 3 DP, he has taken a beauty. Minute 13 to play. He'll chew down 30. He's got to kick this to put the Demons in front. Oh, what a moment this will be if he can kick it. Oh, Jake 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐶. Well, he started the game like an absolute whipping boy, missing goals galore. But he's recovered well and he's having a cracking game at the moment. He's kicked a goal, one, but he's worked well. He's had 9 marks. 12 touches. Can 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐶 kick this? 45 seconds and ticking. Jake 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐶 from 45 out on a slight angle in front of the Lions cheer squad. The kick's on its way. Is it home? It is. Jake 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐶's kicked it. What a finish we've got here. Oh my God. The D's are up by a point. Oh my God. 33 seconds to play. Huge stuff. He has kicked it. I thought it didn't have the distance there because it was like a low kick. But Jake 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐶, the star of this game. Well done from Brayshaw. Getting the kick and he rose like a salmon there and he took 2 bites of the cherry there. 33 seconds now. It's a 1-point game in favour of the D's. Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, the Brisbane Lions, is this an all-time choke? Wowee. They need a centre clearance here, Brisbane. Obviously Melbourne too, but here we go. Last roll of dice here. for the Lions. Could it be a draw, maybe? Still on the cards. 33 seconds, running away. No, 𝐼𝐚𝐿𝐼𝐴 wins the centre clearance. The crucial one, inside 50. Can they go end-to-end? It falls to Van Rooyen. Gets the hands out just. 𝐼𝐴, he's been superb tonight. Socket forward from Leicester. Time ticking here. They can't afford a stoppage here, Brisbane. And that could be the game. So the Demons, have they done it? Have they come from the clouds and snatched it? Oh my God, I think it's done. I don't think they can go end-to-end here. 12 seconds. Slap forward from the big O. Ashcroft forward. They slap it forward. Gunston now to Lions. It's a deep kick. Charlie Cameron maybe. Oh, is it 𝐼𝐴? Oh, it's 𝐼𝐴. It doesn't matter. That's all she wrote. What a victory from Melbourne. They have come back from the clouds with a superb fourth quarter. And what a game it has been. Oh my God. A huge finish. Jake Melksham the star. 𝐸 fantastic. 16 goals, 9-105 to 16 goals, 8-104. Oh, what heartbreak for the Lions, but what a finish for the D's. They kick. Oh, man, the fourth quarter they had was superb. It seriously was. Let's have a look at that fourth quarter again. Oh, my goodness gracious me. They have done the unthinkable almost. So after Danaher's goal, they were up as much as 20-odd points. And then Pickett, Melksham, 𝐼𝐼𝐴, and then Melksham again. Huge stuff from Melksham in that final term. And they've come from the clouds and picked up. Wow. That's one of the games of the year. One of the comebacks of the year, has to be said. Huge stuff. Well, there we go. Oh, bloody hell. That is some sort of a game. Well, I can't quite fathom that finish. That is like insane. Coming from the clouds. I mean, it was coming. The pressure was coming with the repeated entries. But yeah, wow, Melksham inside 50. Oh, if there's any Demons fans in the chat, you probably are going off. But wow, I mean, has to be said though, the Lions have just that is a terrible fourth quarter from them. I thought they defended well enough, but they've let that slip big time. I'll have a look at the live ladder now. So Brisbane, when that game dropped, well, they could have gone 3 games clear. But Brisbane now sit at 48 points at third. And the D's, that's a big one. It cushions their spot in the top 4. So you feel like now Melbourne do look the goods for the top 4, especially with a finish like that. But that is insane. I mean, that is a crazy finish. I mean, it was just second half dominance still. Well, third quarter dominance from Brisbane. But yeah, the D's just crawling back with a crazy finish to snatch it by a point. Huge stuff. We'll have a look now at the play stats before we end up the stream. One of the games of the year. +5 inside 50s for Brisbane. They won the clearances, and this is probably why they probably should have won the game. With just their clearance dominance. +5 centre clearances, +13 clearances. Won the contested game by 19. The Lions chipped the ball around quite a bit with 107 marks to 74, but wow. I mean, the Max Gawn for me, best on ground. What a performance from Gawn. 29 disposals, 5 marks, 7 tackles. This is why probably Melbourne have got to have him as a solo ruck and not have Grundy in the team, because we all know he just dominates as the solo ruck. What a huge game from him. 38 hitouts too. I thought the big O competed well, but Gawn was just head and shoulders above the rest. 𝐸𝐴 huge as well. 4 goals too with 26 touches. He had a great game. McCluggage, I mean, he was strong with 22. Danaher, 2 goals, 3. Such a weird game. I felt like with the Lions' dominance, they looked so good with moving the ball and they looked the difference, but the D's just came back and it's a choke. It's a plain and simple choke there from Brisbane, has to be said. But a crazy finish. Look at the timeline, they're both in front for an even amount. Yeah, that is true. But second and third term, I still felt that the Lions really did dominate. Oh, you'd be up and about, Shaun. Would you want to come back, mate? Cracking game. That is a comeback from from the ages, really. What a finish. Wow. All right, we'll do my 3-1 votes. Of course, Gawn best on ground. I'll give 2 to 𝐵𝗏𝗏. And who am I giving the 1 vote to? Maybe Danaher. I really like Danaher's game. 24 touches, 8 marks, 2 goals, 3. He could have popped home a few, but he was great. He was great as well. Oh, bloody hell. That is a crazy comeback. One of the games of the year. The D's get it done by a point. And yeah, I might wrap up things there, fellas. Crazy stuff. I mean, Viney was huge that last term. 𝐵𝗏𝗏 as well. 𝐼𝐴𝐴 kicked 2 fourth quarter goals. He was big. Oh, so many different ways to think about it. I love Melbourne's comeback, but geez, the Lions, they will be devastated. I mean, there's a bit of breathing space in the top 4 for them, but they could have gone 3 games clear. But the D's snatch it home by a point. I'm going to wrap it up there, fellas. Thanks for tuning in. Crazy game. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, haven't already. The D's get it done by 1 point. They sit in 4th, 2 games clear. And the Lions miss a big chance. Miss a huge chance to get a bit of a gulf sitting in 3rd. Yeah. I'm not going to stream anything tomorrow, mate. But yeah, should be a ripper rest of the round. What a finish. That's one of the games of the year, has to be said. The D's getting it done. 𝐼𝐴𝐴 missed the kick again. Sneaks home. Oh, huge goal. These fans, you should be up and about. I mean, that should be the top 4 locked in. I think it has to be. Port Adelaide, Collingwood, Brisbane, Melbourne. Maybe a few teams shift around given the results like this. But a crazy finish. The D's pick up a beauty by a solitary point. Well, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe already. And yeah, see you later. What a finish.